Granny's fucking Gayrage, people. Better get to chugging, bud. Oh yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Granny's Gayrage.
What up, boys?
Dude. So last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, was the 40th, and we were fucking. That was so bad, dude. We were so old in that one, and tired.
We were. I was pulling my nails off, dog.
Honestly, I am not super proud of that episode. I mean, it was fun, and we kind of rallied on it. That's not the one.
That's not our debut.
No, yeah, if you're...
Don't show that one to your friends for the first time.
Yeah,
you know
be like, Granny's Gayrage is awesome. It's so much fun. They're all crazy and shit. And then you show them episode 40, and they're like, he's asleep.
And I'm like...
I swear to God, dude. When I was watching you do that, I was like, is this what we're doing right now?
That's what we're doing.
Come on, bro. All right, so we are celebrating the death of our 40th. Right now.
The death of our 40th. And you know how we're going to celebrate it?
We're going to get hammered.
We're going to get hammered.
we just going to get hammered.
You will have to excuse me. I did have bronchitis.
Dude, I got a little something going on here, man. It's like I got like a little tickle, maybe. It's probably not bronchitis. I don't know if it's that serious, but...
Dude, I got bronchitis. I haven't had bronchitis in like a few years, actually.
I wouldn't know. I haven't been to the doctor.
I usually get strep throat. Like, if I'm going to get sick, I always get strep throat. If I'm sick around this time of year, it's always strep. And my son, we thought he had strep. Come to find out, his doctor was a moron. And we think he had bronchitis the whole time.
I haven't been to a doctor in so fucking long. Jesus, dude. Are you about to get that inhaler, bro?
Dude, I had to take a trace, which I took him to Olivia.
Oh, good. Okay.
Not really. I took him to a different doctor, and then I had Olivia look at him because that doctor was a fucking moron.
Dude, everything I do, I'm like, I'm just going to fucking check with... I have not been to a doctor in like 5 years. I'll just call Olivia. She can diagnose me better over the phone than these dumb
She can
fucks.
write me... She wrote me prescriptions.
Yeah.
That's how I got this inhaler.
Yeah, see?
That's how my Chucky boy got his cough medicine because... So did I tell you about that?
Uh-uh.
My trip to the doctor. So I took Atreus to the doctor, right? And I go in there. I'm delirious. Atreus was up literally coughing all night long. Like, I slept
tripping, too.
In 15
I know he doesn't
minute
take
increments.
that well, dude.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
And he wants his mommy, so he will wake me up.
Uh-huh.
He'll wake me up. He'll be like, "Mommy, I need you." And I'm like, "All right."
So he busts out the chloroform on that little motherfucker.
All right, dude.
Hey, bro, I'm about to rip my fucking hair out.
You're right now, man.
And what sucks for you, and I hate to say this like this because it sounds shitty, but like you're alone.
Yeah.
Like it's just you. Like
I don't have
man.
somebody who I can be like, "Hey,
bro,
I just got up with him." So like when and Mom will help me.
Yeah, but I mean that's also
Mom will
not
help me.
like
so I'm not like
legitimately
completely
her job,
alone,
right.
but I am a single mom.
Right.
And so at the end of the day,
if she said no, you can't really be like, "Oh man, oh it's you."
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, me and Kristen talk about it all the time. We're like, "Fuck, man! Like I wouldn't be able to, dude. I
have a good partner. Christian is a very, very good dad. He's a very good partner. I've never really felt like I'm not all by myself. If I needed help, it's a phone call away.
Yeah.
Christian would drop anything to come up here, and Tanya and Morris, like...
Yeah, he would for sure take more time with him if you gave it to him.
No doubt. Yeah. Like, they would drop anything to help.
Yeah.
So, I'm not, like, totally alone. But in the dead of the night, and the baby's sick, guess who gets up with him?
Yeah.
It's me. When he's not feeling good, it's me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, I'm up with him all night long. I take him to the doctor. And some, like, small context, he has eczema.
Right.
On his skin. Mm-hmm. Well, a few years back, probably like 3 years ago, he was taking amoxicillin. He had an eczema flare-up, so the doctor thought he was allergic to amoxicillin.
Oh, no.
He's not allergic to amoxicillin. That's just some prereq. So
okay.
I'm in the doctor's office. I'm talking to the nurse lady,
doctors
and
really
she goes,
are just trying shit, bro.
yes.
Like, don't get it twisted.
And she says, "Oh, he's allergic to amoxicillin." And I said, "What?"
And what makes you think that, lady?
Well, it's in his chart.
Oh no.
That he's allergic to amoxicillin.
Like,
and I said, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, it says right here that he has an allergy to amoxicillin." Well, fuck, dude. Last time he got sick, he was taking amoxicillin. I didn't know he was allergic to that. I was like, oh my God, I did not know that.
No one fucking told me.
Because they found it to not be true.
No, I know.
And it just got left in his chart.
Oh, man.
And so that happens, and the nurse goes out, and then the doctor comes in. And the doctor comes in and makes Atreus point me out as his mom.
What?
She said, yes. She says, "Who is this lady that's with you?" And Atreus goes, "That's my mommy." And the doctor says, "Oh, that's your mom, but she doesn't know your allergies."
Did you fucking hit that lady?
And I just looked at her, and I was like, well, I live in Fort Smith. Like, I don't take him to the doctor here, normally. I took him here because I was here.
Wait, where was this, in Mina?
Yes.
Did you send Olivia over there to go fucking hit that lady?
At the doctor, yes. So wait.
Oh, no.
Because I'm not the one. Me and Atreus are not to be fucked with in Mina. Of all the places.
No, the baddest bitch in the medical situation
not
down
just
there
that.
Works.
Atreus' grandfather is on the board.
Yeah. And Grandma will also call every bit of that board. Life. Yes, Grandma will take you down.
I'll follow you outside, bitch.
Every way that you can get fucked up here.
You're getting fucked up.
You're getting fucked up.
And so we're talking. I was telling her about him coughing all night. She shushed me twice. Yes. She was trying to listen to his chest, but she was asking me questions while she's trying to listen to his chest. And then shushing me.
Well, shouldn't we all shut the fuck up then?
Well, shouldn't everybody shut the fuck up? Shouldn't you also stop asking me stuff?
Shouldn't you shut the fuck up, bitch?
And then so I'm telling her about him coughing all night. He just has a cough.
Yeah.
Like, he had a small fever. He wasn't so hot. Like, I didn't have...
It's literally like cold season, dude. Like...
Yeah,
there's
dude.
change in air pressure.
And so I figured he either had strep throat, he might maybe have RSV, he could have something that it's definitely respiratory, bitch. Yeah. For sure, respiratory. Like I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And I'm stupid.
We're not doctors.
You know what I mean?
Hey, we're not doctors, guys.
I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that what my son has is respiratory.
Yeah. He's literally coughing.
He's coughing.
You stupid bitch. All right.
And so then she tries to just give him antibiotics, and that's it. And so I asked her, I said, "Is there anything that you can give him for a cough?" Because I've gotten cough medicine for him before. Uh-huh. Like, this is not my first rodeo. I don't know what it's called. I do now. Right. But I didn't know what it was called off the top of my head. I'm sleep deprived. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Bitch.
And you're acting like a twat.
You're just being a fucking bitch for no reason. For no reason.
Like, you don't understand right now, dude.
And so...
fucking cheers, buddy.
I ask her, I say, "Is there anything you can give
Cheers to 140 years, brother."
This bitch looks me dead in the face, and she goes, "I'm not giving him codeine."
Why would you?
Why the fuck? He's 5.
He's 5. Why would you?
Why would I ask you to?
Okay, first off, you probably looked like a crackhead.
I did.
If you had been up all night and all this stuff, I'm guessing you might have fucking...
It's cold outside. I look like Adam Sandler. I got rings under my eyes. I got pimples on my face because I was picking. Because I'm tired. I'm trying to stay awake, so I'm finding anything on myself.
Oh, no. I do that shit too, man.
Yeah, dude. I do that when I'm driving, too.
Like, my poor fingernails. I don't really chew my fingernails anymore, but... they're the first thing to fucking go. That's for sure. I swear
to God.
Like on a long car drive, dude.
At my skin.
Ooh, long car drive. Like these fingernails are.
It's over with. I'll sit there and drive and just be like.
Well, my problem is I won't even chew the fingernail. I'll start picking out the edges and shit.
Oh, that's actually my favorite.
Oh my God, yes.
But you know what helps with that? lotioning your hands and like using cuticle oil, it keeps that from getting so hard that you're able to rip it off. But anywho.
Huh, gay.
So yeah, I asked her about cough medicine. She says, I'm not giving him codeine. Just really shitty. Mm-hmm. And I looked at her, I said, I never asked you for codeine. I asked you for cough medicine for a 5-year-old.
Yeah, like, well, give me some Motrin, dude. Codeine. Like, give me some fucking...
And so I just dropped it. I was like, okay. She thinks I'm trying to get her to give my baby codeine fucked up. She thinks I'm a crackhead.
Yeah.
She thinks I'm a crackhead.
Yeah, like, hey, can you prescribe him some meds? Like, can you get him some painkillers? She doesn't
believe that this is my kid. She thinks I brought this kid in here and I'm drug seeking. She's not going to treat my child. She doesn't believe he's sick. Because the whole time Atreus is like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
Shut up, Chachi boy.
Because he learned that from his mommy. Because all the time I'll be like, hacking up a lung. Man. I'm like, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Nah, we're good. Don't even worry about it. You got a doctor? Fuck that, dude.
It's fine, yeah.
No, we're fine.
And so...
I can't afford it.
That happens. And then I asked her, I said, well, if you're not going to give him cough medicine, can you give him an albuterol, an inhaler? Sometimes Dr. Aldrich, when he has, like, respiratory issues, he'll give him an inhaler. And she goes, his lungs are clear. All right.
We're done here.
You just give me what you'll give me. You give me the antibiotic, and best believe the minute I leave here, I'm making phone calls, bitch.
Oh, you're fired.
I'm making phone calls.
Did she get fired?
I called Olivia. Promptly called Olivia.
Oh, yeah.
Told her everything that happened. Call. She made me write out a complaint on this bitch. I wrote it out.
Uh-oh.
I actually probably have a picture of it if you want me to read everything that happened.
I think you're covering it currently.
That's it. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I assume this is somewhere on the Google reviews or something. If you would like to go take a look.
No, I wrote it out on a piece of paper and took it up there to her so that it would go in her file and follow her to every job she goes to.
That's what I'm talking about. Get that bitch, dude.
Not just that. I'm not the only one. This bitch is a problem.
She sounds like a twat, dude. Yeah, she sounds awful.
She busted a baby's ear open that had an ear infection because instead of using like a water pick to clean the impacted wax out, she tried to use like a jab tool.
Oh, no.
Slice this baby's ear open.
You gotta like do surgery on that, right? Like, don't you? You gotta go in and fix that.
No, I think it'll fit. I think it.
But they're
I'm sure it depends on like
pain,
the severity.
Right.
It's very painful, and the child was like, "You're hurting me. You're hurting me." And she looked at this kid right before the blood started gushing from his ear and said, "Oh, hush up. It's not that bad." And the mom said, because I was talking to the mom said, after she said that, before I could even tell her to take her hands off my baby, his ear started bleeding.
Yep. She's
gone. So basically, from what I hear, which I don't know how true this is.
She's fired?
Well, they're going to let her contract run out. Almost up.
Wait, how recent
She's on contract. This just happened when I was like a couple weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago when you couldn't do Gayrage.
The ear thing happened since then.
Yeah. Oh my God! What?
Yes. And so So I leave.
Damn,
I write up the complaint. Dude. I take it up there. I called Tanya.
Oh yeah.
Within 15 minutes, Tanya's on the phone with the fucking the CEO of the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
I think his name is Chandler. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
He knows me. I worked there.
Yeah.
He knows who I am.
I know. Yeah.
He knows who Atreus is.
It's a small.
He knows who Tanya is. He knows who Morris is. He knows who everybody is. Within
it's not
15
a huge place.
Minutes,
like the fact that she didn't know who you were is weird.
Well, I'd never been there before. I'd never been to her before.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean.
Well, I don't live there. So when I haven't taken Atreus to the doctor there in like 2 years.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah.
Because I don't live there. Yeah. When we go to the doctor, we go.
But you don't live in that tiny town and fucking hear things like. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't get around as much as we think.
That's true. Which
that town has gotten a lot bigger.
She's not from there.
Exactly.
She's not from there.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way she talks, by the way that she moves, by the way that she interacts with people.
Well, nobody from fucking Mena, Arkansas would fucking slice a baby's open.
Never.
Baby's ear open.
Never, because you have no idea.
And shit, like.
HIPAA or not, you have no idea how fast that news will travel in that town.
Oh yeah, dude.
So fucking fast. You know how long it took?
And the fact that she messed with the exact wrong one.
I'm the wrong bitch.
That's the wrong one, dude.
I am. Like, I'm not even that special there either. Imagine who else she's doing that to.
Right.
I'm not even like, dude, thank God Christian wasn't there.
Oh, no. Yeah,
because I actually was going to ask him if he wanted to go to that appointment with me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Wait, so
God
what would have happened?
I don't even know.
He would have got her fired right there,
Had she come in with even any type of attitude, he would have probably been a bitch to her.
Yeah.
He doesn't put up with that shit.
With
you don't
that,
talk
dude.
to Christian Boydston any kind of way.
Now, so,
or
and
else you're going to get it. I mean,
that's one thing I do appreciate about Christian. Like, he has, like, you know, he's kind of like us, you know, but he's also kind of like them, you know.
Well, not just that. We have the mouth, we have the attitude, he has the backing.
That's what I'm saying. He has that a little bit more white privilege than we do.
He's got that last name, baby.
He's got a little bit more white privilege than we do.
He's a Boydston. Yeah. Everybody knows the Boydstons.
Exactly.
If you don't know anybody there,
he's the cool one for sure. As far as I know.
Not the one. She's lucky that it was me and not Christian. Because I was just like, all right. Because
imagine if Christian had been up all fucking night with that beard and that hair coming in wild-eyed and fucking like, you gotta fix this baby. And he doesn't work in the fucking...
Christian gets very distraught if anything is going on.
Oh, like, I already know.
He can't even take Atreus to the dentist by himself. Because, one, Christian's afraid of the dentist. And two, when it comes to Atreus, he is so hypersensitive to... If Atreus cries, take your fucking hands off him.
Oh, yeah, dude. And Christian will fight you, too.
Pounce, take your hand.
Yeah,
like,
Christian will fight you. We had to have it tested
for, like, strep, all these things in the hospital. I had to hold him. Me and Olivia had to hold him.
Well, the funny thing is, you're the more reserved one of the two, which is crazy as fuck to even say. Like, the one that's less likely to put hands on somebody is you, somehow.
I know, dude. That's wild. That's wild.
But, like, I say that in a good way. I actually appreciate that shit. Yeah.
Especially over Atreus.
Yeah, dude.
Especially over Atreus, dude.
I was just thinking about that today,
Christian has a trunk full of axes.
Yes.
He can throw with dead accuracy from, like, 40 feet.
Dude, I had a really weird dream the other day that we went... So we went on a hike this morning. I feel like it was something about this hike because we've been planning it. I mean, it's just like around the corner or whatever. I mean, it's not like anything crazy. But I had a dream that there was a motherfucker. OC was like being loud or something like that, and we were in like super close quarters. Like we were like maybe we were like close on the trail or like maybe we were like at the front or something like that. And he was like, "Can somebody shut that little bitch up or something like that?" And I fucking.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you're not gonna fucking say that at all. Like if I'm around, dude. Not. No.
I got hot.
I fight people, dude. No, I got
hot on my neck.
No, fuck.
Yeah, dude, what a lot of people don't understand is that we're gonna beat the shit out of you at the end of the day. You don't know.
You don't even know who I am.
We grew up in a certain we grew up to where if you got beef, we're going outside.
Let's just fight.
Let's
get
just
this
fight.
Shit over with.
If you're not mad enough to bare knuckle box me, then shut the fuck up.
Bro, how is that like a legitimate catchphrase? Like that's actually something that's been said so many times. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Dad used to say that.
He did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dad used to say that. He'd say, if you're not mad enough to bare knuckle box, you're not mad enough.
God damn it, I fucking love that dude, man.
And it's a fact. And my favorite thing is, like...
He would do it too, man.
People who don't know me, they don't really see it coming.
No, bro, do you... Like, when you see me, do I look like that guy?
Kind of. I can see it.
I feel like I do right now.
I can see it. And I do look like that bitch.
In my, CarMax attire or my Boomer Jacks attire, like, I'm wearing a fucking polo, no way. Dog. Like,
you're wearing khakis, dog.
Yeah, I have khakis on. I mean, they're off-colored and, you know, they got the jean pockets and shit.
But they're
I don't
khakis.
Play that shit, but they're still khaki pants. Yeah. But they're fighting khaki pants. They got the stretch in the middle. I made sure to get that. I am about to get caught up in some tight-ass fucking Dockers.
Yeah, dude.
Your Dockers ain't
one
catching
time I wore
these
shorts to the bar. You don't know tight ass fucking pants until you wear shorts to the bar.
Bro, try gaining fucking 20 pounds literally like in your legs. Like my top half, I gained almost nothing, but my legs have literally grown like twice. Dude,
and that's where we gain our shit. It's right there. And whenever I lose weight, I've noticed it's all right here. My whole front goes away. My back and like my legs and my butt and stuff is basically untouched.
Oh yeah.
But whenever I lose weight, it's like washboard tits.
Dude, my pecs go away, dude.
So
fast, bro. Like, honestly, I'm actually at a good point right now where I've kind of been hitting chest, which I never gave a fuck about chest, and I still really don't, because it's like the times that you would use these particular muscles rather than like your back or like your legs is dumb. I'm more often lifting something than pushing something off of me.
Yeah, but like, say you're in a situation where something falls on top of you and all you can use is your chest.
I'm going to flip over and I'm going to flip over and use my back, dude, for sure.
You're like, fuck it, I'm getting my legs under here.
I'm getting my legs under there, dude. Yeah, for sure, bro.
That's my go-to, because I can bench like fucking base.
I can probably bench like maybe 200, but I can fucking deadlift 4. So which one are we going for, dude?
What are we doing
here? Yeah. I did 315 for 10 today, brother. I ain't fucking around, dude.
I've been fucking around with this because I don't have a gym membership anymore. Yeah. But I have like a small home gym, like very small. Like I have a dumbbell. Mm-hmm. I have a cowbell that's 25 pounds.
A kettlebell?
Yes, kettlebell.
Should you just call it a cowbell?
Cowbell. I have a kettlebell.
Hey, where are you from? God damn.
And I have a jump rope, and I have a bunch of resistance bands, and I have a 10-pound dumbbell. Just like little stuff.
Almost as much as we do. What you need to get is a pull-up bar.
Yes.
Yeah, they're super easy.
But I can't do pull-ups.
Not yet, you can't.
Fun fact, I can't even do one singular pull-up.
Turns out, they're really fucking hard. I used to do them all the time.
They're hard as fuck.
And I thought, like, I took it for granted how many I could do at the time. Like, you remember in the garage, I had those things up and shit? Like,
bro, there's literally still duct tape hand spots. For
doing pull-ups in the garage, just fucking randomly. You'd be drunk out there, you want to rock out.
Dude, you used to bust out like 50 of them. I swear to God.
In a few sets, yeah, but I could probably... It
seemed like you were doing them forever.
I used to do 20, at least. Now, bro, I can't get past 10. Well, no, I probably could. I do sets of 5 right now, but that's also in between my deadlift sets, so that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right.
Well, because, like, with a big muscle group like that and, like, something that I'm trying to work on, like, you want to do it when you're tired. Which, it was explained to me a long time ago. Like, you want to do the ones that you're trying to work on when you're already tired, so you focus more on, like, the form of it, I guess. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and don't worry so much about how many you can do, just go to failure.
Yeah, so what I've done like a small amount of research, and most of the things that I found is like it doesn't matter how many like sets you do or anything like that, as long as you're using up your energy. Like if you're tired at the end, if your muscles are sore at the end, then you've worked them enough.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to rip your shit up.
Well, a lot of people
complete all of the sets that you're supposed to do. Yeah. Like whenever your muscles are tired, and you can feel that they're tired, stop.
For sure.
Or take a rest break, try again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I found this thing where basically you do like one set of this, one set of this, one set of this, and then one set of this. Take like a break for like 5 minutes or whatever.
Are you talking about those badass supersets, dude?
One set of this, one set of this, one set of this, then take a break. So you're still doing like 4 or 5 sets of each thing.
Haven't you, dude?
No, I was looking it up. I actually haven't had Autumn.
That's how Autumn fucking works out, dude.
She got me hooked on these fucking... I'm trying to lean. I'm not trying to build muscle.
No, I get that. Yeah. No, so you're doing cardio workout, basically. You're kind of doing like a CrossFit
Because if I build muscle up here, I get real linebacker real fast.
Let's fucking do this, bro.
My shoulder muscles get so fucking big.
Dude, the shoulders
so
are, and if I can say like a key to like just looking big, like whether you're actually big or not, the main thing to make you look big, it's not your fucking chest, because not your chest or really your back.
It's this. You want to work on the perimeter of your body and make it bigger.
Be wider, and it makes you feel taller, is what it
does.
And
I'm already a pretty decently broad bitch.
And if you think about it, most people that do like the big, like if they're doing like bench or they're doing like rows or whatever, the main thing they have a problem with is their fucking shoulders. They're like, oh yeah, I'd be really good at bench, but I got this fucked up shoulder, I can't fucking do it. Work on your shoulders, bro.
You know what you need to work on, Austin? I bet
are your fucking
it would help your
connectives.
Your body aches and stuff. There's this guy that I follow, and he builds muscle and stuff through like stretching his body. So he has full, complete range of motion of his entire body. Mm-hmm. He's the Stay Flexi guy.
I'd be interested for you to send that to me, actually. No, because that's what I've been doing. I've been doing
because
I do an hour of a workout, and then I do 30 minutes of like a yoga after.
Yeah, I'll send him to. He's the Stay Flexi guy. Don't let me forget.
Because I've built my own.
Because he's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, he's walking on his hands and shit, and
I was doing headstands
like, all kinds at the gym of shit today. Like, he can pull himself. You know how, like, rock climbers can pull themselves up by their fingertips?
Yep.
He can do that shit with his toes.
Ooh, what?
He can do it. Like, he has full range of motion on his body. Yeah, I'll have to send him to you.
That's crazy.
He's the Stay Flexi guy.
All right, yeah. Send that to me later for sure.
I will.
But
I'll have to.
That's wild.
I love him.
You know what I did today? So the gym, there's like this whole thing. I wish I could pull my phone off there just to show you, but it would fuck everything up. But so the gym has like a Ninja Warrior type of like
cool,
did I send that to you? The monkey bars. So it's like they go down first, and then they go across, and you got to go up and back down, and then you go across again, and then there's like a steep up at the end.
Oh, cool.
And it's probably 50 bars, I would say. Monkey
bars are fucking hard, dude.
Bro, we used to do them so heavy when we were kids, man. They are, in fact, hard.
They are.
All this stuff that I used to do when I was a kid, I used to think was so fucking easy. Turns out they're pretty hard, actually.
Bro, for a grown adult, for like somebody who's not got jelly bones.
Right.
The fuck?
And for like a regular person, dude, like you were saying, like you can't even do a pull-up.
I can't even do a pull-up.
And I do pull-ups. I can't do as many as I used to.
Monkey bars like they were not shit.
Right, dude. Yeah, bro. They were the funnest. You didn't get tired.
They were awesome.
You could do them all day.
The worst thing was you got blisters on your hands.
Yeah, dude.
That was the worst part.
Remember the ones at the park by our old house in fucking Jansen, dude? Bro, we would do those monkey bars. Like, we would just hang. We would fight on those. We would fight each other on those. Like, try and pull each other down and shit.
Leg wrestling.
Dude, yeah. And, like, now, barely keep ourselves up there, goddamn.
I can't. I won't.
I mean, I'm doing okay, I think. Like, I felt really good when I nailed the fucking... I went all the way across first try. I was like... I didn't record it because I was worried that I wouldn't, though. That's why I didn't record it. I sent it out on Snapchat, and I was like, I didn't record it because I don't know what the fuck.
Don't forget to put like chalk on your hands because it'll fuck your hands up.
Yeah, no, I have to use chalk because you know my hands. They're wet right now for no reason. My hands are soaked. I just realized.
You're a clammy bitch. I'm a clammy. You know who got that? My son is a clammy dude.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
He was playing. I got Injustice on the Xbox.
I heard about that.
And he was playing and whenever he would pass the controller, that fucker was sopping wet.
Bro, dude.
So Mom would be
crazy.
like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Hey, don't shame my boy on it, dude. It's a
real little fingers.
It's something. It's a medical thing. I don't know. That's why I think I get like infections and stuff on my fingers.
That might make that.
They're just moist, right? Like there's something moist about my hands.
You got some moisture.
I got some extra moisture out here.
You know?
Good for handy. What?
You're amphibious.
No, if they were webbed and wet, then we would have a real thing going on.
Dude.
Baylor, why are you hollering?
What if it made you, like, sticky?
Like Spider-Man sticky? Like climbing up walls type sticky? That would be cool. No, like... But it's legitimately not worth anything. It's literally a detriment. Like, every time I go to shake a man's hand, I'm literally wiping my hand on my pants as I walk up to you. Guaranteed.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, sorry.
Like, I'm getting ready for this because I know my hand's going to be clammy. It's just how clammy it's going to be.
You're like, I'm just a boy.
Yeah. Like, I'm just a clammy guy, dude. I really can't
You're
help
just a clammy boy, that's all.
And the crazy thing about it is, like, I'm pretty chill. Like, I'm going into this thing chilling, but at the same time...
It's not like an anxiety thing.
No, it is, though. That's the anxiety part, is my hand. That's the only thing I'm anxious about. I'm not worried about the conversation. I'll crush the conversation with you. Yeah. It's literally the handshake, and, like, if I'm thinking in the back of your head, you're like, this guy's got a clammy hand. It makes you fucking think about somebody in a certain way. You know?
Yeah, because handshakes are important.
Oh, they're very important.
Very important.
And so, like, keep that in mind. Like, you don't want to fucking crush their hand. Like, you want to show them that you're strong, but you don't want to fuck them up. Firm. Firm is the thing.
You have to be firm, but gentle.
You want to know what the secret to it is, I think? And I don't know if mine is, like, exact or anything, but it's finding the shape of their hand.
And just hugging it.
No, not hugging it. Like, putting a little pressure on the outside.
Yeah.
Like, show them, like, I could crush you. I could
like
crush it.
Like, you know how, like, whenever you get a good hug, it's all in the arms?
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that.
Yep.
You're just like, ever so gently.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
God dang it, dude.
I give good handshakes. I'm a good handshaker.
I bet you are, dude. Yeah, are you good at dapping up, though?
I am. I'm good at dapping up, dog.
I'm pretty good at it, but...
I'm all right. I live in Fort Smith.
Bro, I'm not kidding. Yeah, I live in fucking Arlington, bro. Or I live in Grand Prairie. I live in ghetto paradise, as Kristen calls it.
Really?
Yeah, and I work in Dallas now, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Well, what's crazy is, like...
What are you doing?
Well, everybody... No, I'm good at it, and I like to think I roll with the punches super well, but everybody does it different.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a little twist, and you got to be on your toes. When you walk up and a guy is... The angle's a little different every single time. Some people like to, like, fucking hit you with the, like, this type of shit in the middle of the handshake. You're like, we went for this. That's what I agreed to. This is extra. You know, I don't know you.
I'm not required.
Like yes. But one of my buddies does it to me 1 out of, like, 4 times.
Stop letting them take the lead.
I don't know what... No, so I started doing it every time.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, are we doing it or are we doing it? Because you're fucking with me at this point.
That's my solution.
Like, at this point, you've made the point thing, Izzy. You fucking made the thing a thing, and now we're talking about it. So, yeah, it's a thing.
And guess what? Now white people are doing it.
Yeah, and that's your fault, dude.
And that's how you know that it's a thing.
The whitest dude you'll ever see is now currently doing that.
Dude, you're pasty.
Something like that, dude. God dang it, bro. I feel like
it's fine, it's fine.
Making me look extra white, but also my
Donald.
fucking hair is making me look like a psycho. So
only a little bit.
Put that back on. It looks good with the headphones on, though. That's the thing. I think the headphones.
It does. I like it.
Yeah. That might be part of the problem, because I mean, no, I don't wear the headphones enough to do that.
Sometimes, though, if you wear it, like, repetitively, yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Like, so kids who play Xbox and wear a headset, or even grown-ups who, like, work a job where they wear a headset, you can see it in their hair.
Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure, dude.
That's a thing.
Yeah. But, I mean, I only wear this when we do the podcast, and that's once a week. But it's also for, like, 3 hours, you know. Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we do be fucking around some.
We do. We will. We've been known to fuck around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if it's just a little.
This is true.
I fuck with fucking around a little bit.
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to be real with you. I already have to pee. But I feel like I can do it super fast. You have a story or something? All right. Yeah. That's for you. Do I have a story? Dude. I don't know. Whatever the fuck you want to do. I'll be right back. This is your job.
I don't know what to do.
This is your 35% of the podcast.
Don't be weird. Did you say 35? That's generous. Okay. Well, it's just you and me now. It's just us. And we're here with it. And, yeah. I don't have anything new that's, like, cool to tell you. Fuck with Snapple facts. You guys fuck with Snapple facts? I'm gonna find a Snapple fact to tell you. Maybe a couple. Maybe one or two. We'll see. Groundhogs are sometimes called whistle pigs as they whistle when threatened. Let's talk about the groundhog, dude. What's up with that? How are they gonna be like 6 more weeks of winter and then it was like 70 degrees yesterday? What are we doing? Don't play with my heart. I'm done with the cold. Just let it be spring or let it be winter. Do one or the other. But this wishy-washy back and forth, I can't mentally take it, actually. It's doing things to my mental health because I want it to be warm. I don't want it to be cold, personally. I want to wear shorts. I want to wear flip-flops. I'm over it. I'm over the cold. We had our snow. We had our ice. We're done. Fuck the groundhog is where I'm going with that. He must not know about climate change because... But also, we fucked our environment so much, kind of, that you can't even really trust nature's cues anymore. Like, the persimmons aren't as accurate as they used to be. I know that. And then there was another thing that we were talking about that wasn't quite... And the groundhog. Dude, I think he's got like a 60-40 split. I think he's accurate... Maybe the accurate... I don't know. He's decently accurate. But come on, dude. He's a groundhog. Let's be real. And also, I'm pretty sure that Groundhog Day is like 6 weeks before the first day of spring. Yeah.
What happened?
I was talking about the groundhog.
What?
The groundhog.
Dude,
he said 6 more weeks of winter, and it's fucking 80 degrees yesterday.
Oh, that's a trick, dude. It's about to get cold as fuck. No, it's about to get cold again. No, it's definitely about to do that for a couple of weeks. Yeah, no.
You think it'll snow?
No.
Like, probably not for you.
No, definitely not for us, at least. Maybe for you.
Maybe.
That'd be cool. I mean, snow's always cool, dude.
I fuck with snow.
Let's live in Kansas or fucking,
Because I actually, one thing about me is I don't drive in the snow. Can't make me, won't do it.
So I'll just call into work. Fuck all
I
that,
will
dude.
call into work. I'll quit.
What's crazy is here.
I'm sorry, are you paying my car insurance for not if but when I wreck my car because I don't know how to drive in the snow? Are you going to pay for that?
Yeah.
No?
Definitely
not. All right, then I'm staying home, dude.
Okay then, dude, yeah.
All right.
Damn, man.
I told that to Melinda, the lady that I was working for up at... Cause she,
in Fayetteville. Yeah, she wants you
in
to take
Fayetteville,
that sketchy drive up there, dude. No way, bro.
Like, eat shit. I'm not going to be there.
That is not a good snow drive, dude. That's
and
a
I'm
lot
also
of,
not
like,
driving
long,
up there
straight downward patches.
An hour before... Like, I'm not driving up there for one day over a weekend. Like, the only thing that makes it worth it is that I go up there, I stay for 3 days, and I don't have to, like, drive back and forth. Mm-hmm. I'm not coming up there, driving an hour.
Anymore?
Huh?
You're not working this job anymore?
No. No, she pissed me off.
Are we airing it out, or what are we doing?
You don't I guess.
To. No.
Nothing even really super that crazy happened. Just, I'm not gonna be like... Well, she, like, screamed at me. She yelled and screamed at me in the middle of the shop.
Yeah.
Over some bullshit. And I simply... I'm not that bitch.
Yeah, you're not gonna do
I'm not
that.
the one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. You're not going to talk to me like that when I didn't do anything wrong.
How about let's just both not do that, you know? Like you don't do that, I won't do it, you know? Like, let's just...
She yelled at me. Dude, my coworker heard me yelling at her from outside.
For the 2 seconds that you did.
Because I said, don't you fucking ever scream at me like this whenever I first walk into work again, bitch.
Well, I mean, ever, but also yes.
I said, I don't know who the fuck you think you are. Because she had said something about, I don't know what it is with your generation. Well, okay, all right.
Yeah, okay, yeah. If we're going to do this, you might as fucking
If we're going to do it, we're going to do it.
Are you going to do it?
So basically...
You don't have to do it.
We're going to do it.
All right,
No, it's fine. So basically, when I was going up there and working, Friday mornings, very specifically, were weird because of the childcare situation.
Right.
Because Russell doesn't get off work till 1. Brittany's actively going to interviews. Like, she's been to quite a few interviews. I don't remember if she's gotten the job yet.
For this same bitch, right?
Yeah, she doesn't anymore. She used to.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
But yeah, so there was one night I had gone up there, and it was like Friday before last. And I told her 4 Fridays in a row, because 4 Fridays in a row, it was an issue no matter what I did. I came in at 10. You. It was an issue. I came in at 1 when I was supposed to be there, which was agreed upon when I was hired. Came in at 1. It was an issue. She wants me there earlier. Yeah. Come in at 10. It's dead as fuck. There's nobody here. What are we doing? I'm wasting my time. Right. Unless you're paying me by the hour.
Yeah.
And she wasn't.
Well, that's not good.
No.
Wait, so you were commission only?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was literally about to say that sounds like a fucking sales position. Yeah,
so for a while there,
you're
for
on
a lot of the days it was fine because they really did have the clientele to back it.
Yeah.
Like, I was busy as fuck when I was up there. I did over $1,000 in revenue in 3 days.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, it's my last week there. I think I did over 500 in 3 days.
That's crazy, dude. I do
and that was a slow week.
I do like 1,000 to 1,500 a night when I work.
See, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
But
that's how you get $400 to $500.
But they had the clientele to back it, and I was gaining clientele as well.
Yeah.
So it made sense. The pay was not what made me leave. The pay,
because she wasn't fucking paying me. She didn't do me dirty on that. Well,
but
she wasn't paying
if you're not paying me and I'm literally just sitting here,
that's what gets me. Like when they talk shit to me at the bar, I'm like, you don't pay me. Like they pay me.
Yeah. Eat shit.
You don't pay me. But yeah, so sorry.
Eat shit.
Yeah, keep going. My bad.
No, you're fine. You're right. Because even the clients and stuff, I don't make my money from you, Melinda. I make my money from clients. That's why if I'm scheduled here and I have an appointment at 10 o'clock, I will, by God, be here at 10 o'clock.
Yes. So also,
but if I don't have anything, I'm not fucking with that time.
No, why would I not be here till 1 when you told me to be here?
And I done told you.
Yes.
4 weeks in a row, Friday morning specifically, are touch and go. She said, all you have to do, let me know at least an hour in advance and block off your schedule.
Now, I do want to preface this with, I am a bar trainer. It's on my shirt literally right now.
Right.
So what I always I try to impart on my trainees is yes, they're not paying you. These people are paying you, but they gave you the place to do this. So don't fuck them over on purpose. But if they come at you cross,
but take care of your people.
Take care of you and the money that's coming in first, and them if you can,
Because if they're paying you, they're paying them. You know what I mean?
Right.
If they're tipping you, it's on the tab that's with them.
Between them and them.
Yes.
And if you don't want me to be the in-between anymore, then I'll fucking leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I'm a very good in-between, so you should fucking work with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a very good option for you.
There was a Thursday night. So I went up there. I drove an hour to work up there. Because she called me. I didn't go up there putting in my application. She called me because she knew Brittany. Told me that she needed help. She would love if I would come up and work. She would make it worth my while. Da-da-da-da-da. She called me.
And you didn't get an hourly out of this? Should have negotiated that better, bud.
I know, I should have. But I didn't know. I thought that it was just going to be for a couple weeks.
Well, you're thinking you're in the big city now. They can fucking do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I thought when I first came to fucking DFW. But turns out you have a little more power than you think.
You do, especially if you're a good worker and a good employee, and I am.
Because turns out most of them
aren't.
Yes. Most people apparently suck at their job.
Yep.
If you just do your job, you look like a fucking rock star around here, man.
Bare minimum.
It's crazy.
You don't even have to go above and beyond, dog.
Just do your job. Do the job.
They would suck my dick because I would sweep the floor.
Be like, we're supposed to sweep the floor. Yeah.
Or like if they were busier than me and I wasn't as busy, I would sweep their hair up because it's common courtesy. That's just what you do.
Like, dude, I ain't got shit to do. I'm here.
They were like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." That's just that's what we do.
We're friends. We're trying to make friends.
Yeah, like we're cool.
Getting good with your fucking
use my people.
Always. Yeah.
Anyway,
it's you and me against the fucking establishment right now, dude.
Exactly. So I come up there. I sleep on a couch. Sometimes every other week, I sleep on a couch with my child. Yeah. I'm couch surfing when I have an apartment at home.
Yeah, I'm doing this for you, not for honestly me. I mean, the money's
an inconvenience
cool.
for me to come up here at this point because it wasn't supposed to last. Like I was supposed to help them get through the holiday season.
Yeah.
And she asked me to stay.
And she didn't offer you an hourly.
And it's every Friday. No, she didn't. Yeah, but I was making. I wasn't making
from the start.
Bad money. Yeah. No, looking back, there was a lot.
Yeah.
But so I had a really rough night. I couldn't sleep for nothing. Man. Brittany and Russell's children got up at 5 a.m. and were running and screaming through the fucking house. Mm-hmm. And I already couldn't sleep all night because I was sleeping on a fucking couch. And I was in the midst of getting sick. This was at the very start of me getting, like, sick the first time. Like, I was sick as a dog that first time.
Yeah.
This was before bronchitis.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've been sick for, like, 3 weeks.
You legitimately couldn't do Granny's Gayrage for, like, a month there, dude.
Yeah, because I was sick as a fucking dog for, like, 3 weeks. It
sucked for all of us. Go in the comments and tell her how much it sucked that she was sick because you just didn't get Granny's Gayrage.
I missed you guys. I did.
Month. I missed this right here, dude.
But anywho... So I'm dragging ass the next day. I'm helping Brittany with her kids. I've told Melinda 3 weeks in a row that Friday mornings are weird. She told me all I have to do is let her know an hour before and block off my schedule.
Yeah.
So I text her 3 hours before. Mm-hmm. I texted her at like 7 o'clock in the morning and was like, yo, dude, I will be there at 11:30. Before 1 o'clock also, which is when I'm scheduled to be there. Mm-hmm. I'll be there at 11:30. I show up at 11:30. She takes me in the back and starts literally like berating me about how she doesn't know what it is with my generation and thinking that we can just come and go as we please and we can do whatever we want. And she would have never done that as an employee and this, that, and the other. And she's screaming at me. Mm. And so I'm standing there and I'm just like nodding and I'm just like, all right, all right. And I let her scream at me because you're not going to stop.
No.
So just
you gotta let it out.
Get it out.
Yeah.
Get it out.
Yeah, I'm good enough to let you even get it out, dude.
Uh-huh. And after a minute, she goes like, I'm sorry for raising my voice, but man,
you're like,
I just
well,
don't
is
get
it my turn to raise my voice?
And I looked at her and I said, are you done?
Now that you're in that like post-nut clarity of the purge that you just went through, let's go ahead and talk about this, dude.
And I said, I don't know what it is with your generation, thinking that you can just speak to your employees any which way that you want to and expect it to have a decent outcome. I said, how fucking dare you? After me telling you week after week after week, after every single time I walk in here on a Friday morning, which was the only day that I worked with her, it was something. It was cleaning. It was the time that I was there. It was this or it was that. It was literally something. Anything that she could think of to come at me, because I'm only there 3 days a week. She only has to see me 1 day a week.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the fuck you think you are. And the one day that you're there,
she wants to fucking raise some shit.
And it was like for the whole month. For like a whole month. Like 4 through.
You should never even come into contact with this lady, really.
Is when it started.
That's how I try to do.
Well, she worked there too.
Well, no, what I'm saying is like I do my job to the point of like I try to never need a manager.
I don't need a manager.
No. I don't need you. You go do your.
Threw me on the floor and then bragged on me about how she didn't have to train me. She didn't have to worry.
Right, exactly. So you hired me and like you trusted me to take care of this. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
I'll take care of this when I need comps or whatever later that are
and how
arbitrary.
Dare and, like, you scream bullshit. And yell at me when I did? And this is what I said. I said, how dare you take me in the back and scream and yell at me when I did exactly what you asked me to do. Mm-hmm. And you've been pre-warned for the past several weeks that Friday mornings are a problem.
Yeah.
And you said, okay. Mm-hmm. I said, don't you ever. I said, don't you ever.
You hit her with that mom.
I did,
ever.
Dude. And I know that, like, because I can tell, like, because my eyes get real crazy. I got crazy looking eyes. I have a crazy looking this part of my face.
I would
especially,
say, no,
I got dark eyebrows.
No, now
dark
that you have the hair,
eyes.
go ahead and scope that out some. You look crazy as fuck, but like in a cool way. But like, if I was in a professional setting, I wouldn't want you mad at me.
Fucking yelling at you and screaming at you.
Like if you came to me to buy a car and I told you that you couldn't afford the car and you're like, what the fuck did you fucking say to me? I'd be like,
How fucking dare you?
I don't know what the fuck you want from me, first off.
Yeah, dude. But I was scared. I could feel how scary my face was.
Yeah.
And this woman, like, she's old. Not old. She's like 55.
Yeah.
She's old. She's small. She's like 5 foot, 100 pounds soaking wet.
Skinny or fat?
Skinny.
Skinny.
She's skinny. She's little. Like,
is she shapely? Like, is she like a good looking 55 or?
Yeah,
she gorgeous. Runs. I was about to say she runs.
Melinda's beautiful.
You know, yeah.
And I don't think that she's a bad person.
Beautician place.
I think that she just doesn't. And what drives me crazy is before she opened this shop, she worked in HR, in human resources.
Yeah, you're telling me that too. Yeah.
But she came up in a time where it was okay to speak to your employees like that because they're expendable.
Yeah.
I'm not. You called me.
Yeah. I can be expendable if you want me to be. I'll fuck all the way.
You do nothing but tell me how happy you are that I'm here and that I'm helping and that Nikki doesn't have to be alone.
I will be stripping tomorrow.
Don't fuck with me. You think I won't do it? Because you're wrong. Like, I will get up there. I will spread my ass cheeks as Frank Honcho.
It's Mike Honcho.
I gotta mix it up.
Yeah. That's also true. Yep.
Like,
Jesus H. Bob.
Yeah, and I even said, what is it about your generation thinking that you can scream and yell at people and talk to people however the fuck you want? I said, I guess that's just simply the difference in our generation because my generation won't put up with that, and that's why you don't fuck with it.
And my generation, like me as a person, I wouldn't talk to you like that either. No, dude.
No, even whenever I was like,
dude, I would never fucking talk to somebody like that.
I wasn't even like, I was raising my voice. Like, I was yelling at her.
Yeah.
But it was not with the ferocity. I kept it more professional than she did.
Yeah.
Like, the way that she was barking at me and screaming at me.
Yeah.
Was absolutely unacceptable.
See, I've never had that. That sounds...
So that's one thing.
That would trigger the fuck out of me.
That's one thing for there to be like an outburst. I get it. You're frustrated. I understand. Yeah. Take me in the back and be like, hey, I know I said this, and this, but I didn't appreciate the way
she did have to let that out, and you let her do that. But
she didn't have to scream at me. She didn't have to disrespect me like that. Well, had she taken me back and had a discussion, it would have been a different outcome.
Well, hold on. So, like, she comes at you this hard, and then you come back at her that hard. You're now even. So how did she handle it after that?
She pretended like nothing happened. She didn't apologize. She didn't be like, hey, I'm sorry for earlier. Like, it was like it never happened.
It would literally just be that. Just be like, hey, like, that was weird. While you're in the situation, like, after everything, just be like, hey, like, that was weird. Yeah, dude. Did we both get crazy? Yeah, we both got crazy. And she could even use that to be like, yeah, I mean, like, I came in crazy. Like, you got crazy, too.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Like, you got to be able to fucking talk to people. So at the end of
our little screaming match, I told her, because she was like, well, I'll just schedule you from 1 to 7 on Fridays, and that's what we'll stick to. All right, bitch, I'll be back at 1.
Yeah.
So I left. I gathered my thoughts. I made phone calls. I have another job already. Like, it's not fucked up. I start at JCPenney's next week. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not even a thing. Like, it's fine. I had other options the whole time.
Yeah. I was doing this for you and for Brittany, right?
Huh?
You were doing that for her and for Brittany.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
And so
like, take the favor and don't be a boss. Like, fucking.
Yeah, like, we're cool. We're chill.
Like, take this for what it is.
But what really bothered me the most about it all was the aftermath of it. So she, pretended like it never happened. Wasn't going to bring it up. Wasn't going to be like, hey, I apologize. Which, that's fine. That's one thing. Okay, you don't have to apologize.
Maybe she thought it was squashed there. You know, let's give her that. We'll give her that grace.
And that's fine.
Okay.
It was the way that the other girls acted.
Uh-oh.
Talking about, oh, well, when she does that to me, I don't really say anything. I just let her get it out and da-da-da-da-da. Or Nikki was like, when she's done that to me, I, like, fight her back, but I've never yelled at her like that. Like, I'm glad that somebody finally stood up to her over that. They totally were trying to, like, normalize it to me. Like, oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. That's a regular thing that happens.
Yeah. But they're basically saying that they didn't take care of it. But you did. Maybe things are different now. I don't know.
I doubt it because I left.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have
I finished out that week, so...
I mean, like, low-key, like, maybe you should have stayed just to straighten that lady out, but that's also not your fucking job, dude. You don't owe them bitches anything.
I'm not going to
showed them the precedents that,
of a 55-year-old
been established. Well, what I'm saying is, like, maybe they saw what should have been done and could be done, and are like, all right, let's fucking...
Yeah, because
this bitch can't talk to us like
Kelsey,
that,
if she loses Nikki, dude... Nikki is booked solid every single day. There are people scheduling her weeks out. That girl is booked so solid, she has to block off, actively block off, and protect that blocked off time for her to be able to even eat lunch.
Wow.
And she only blocks off 30 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, she is so booked solid, you can't squeeze them. She's booked, double booked, all day, almost every single day.
Yeah.
If she loses Nikki, that place is going under. Because the people who go to Nikki are going to follow Nikki.
Oh, yeah.
Kelsey, she's not quite, but she's got a good clientele, too. If she lost Kelsey, she'd take a hit.
60%, that's 60% of your people, you're fucked, buddy. Because I already know you're not making a whole shit ton of money, especially if you just started this place and stuff.
And also, you were fucked up about paying the receptionist.
What?
That's why Brittany quit.
Oh, right.
Because they were paying her $15, and she was like, I can actually only afford to pay you $13. Yeah. And Brittany was like, no.
And, like, even 15's a stretch.
Even, 15 is not a flex.
No. 15 is like, oh, you gave me a relatively
I'm pretty sure
wage.
In Arkansas, 15 is minimum wage.
I want to say it is, actually, yeah. Well,
maybe it's 13.
Arkansas is probably pretty low.
It's higher than you would think.
Hey, Google.
It's higher than Texas.
Hey, Google. What's the minimum wage in Arkansas?
$11 per hour.
Oh, it's only 11.
$11 per hour. That is fucking...
Effective January 1st, 2021.
Hey, Google. Arkansas. What's the minimum wage in Texas? $7.60 something like that.
Here's some information from the web that might possibly help. On the website factorialhr.com, they say, compliance and enforcement. Employers in Texas must comply with the state's minimum wage law, which is currently $7.25 per hour.
$7.25 is minimum wage in fucking Texas.
Well, no,
thank you, Google. That's enough.
$7.25.
Google, stop. $7.25.
No, that's for real. Well, so CarMax, like the way that they do it, and I don't know if I'm even allowed to talk about this, but I'm gonna. But so right now, I get paid $20 an hour for training, which is fucking sick. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Who the fuck pays $20 an hour for training?
That's fantastic.
That's fucking cool. Like, I actually want the job. Like, I'm actually gonna like see it out. But my boss, like, whenever he hired me, he was like, "Yeah, some people take that." Work the 3 months or whatever that we'll give them at $20 an hour, and they'll fuck off, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have, like, a month of training, and then they also have, like, if you're making, like, so the first bit is, like, skip. So you start out, like, making sales, but if you don't make enough sales to cover $20 an hour of the hours that you worked, they'll pay you $20 an hour.
Right,
instead.
Yeah, that's kind of how they do it at JCPenney.
But, so, at a certain point, they can basically say, like, if you're not making enough sales to even cover that, like, you shouldn't be here. So that,
you're
like,
done.
You're good. Like, we're just going to ask you to leave.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, you're not making money. Like, we're going to stop paying you at a certain point, and you're not going to make any money. So, you should probably go.
Because they give you 3 months to get that up, right?
Yeah, to be like, dude, like, if you can't learn how to make the sales that you need to make that amount of money in 3 months, then you're not going to get it, probably. And I fucking super agree with that because I'm about to blow that shit out of the fucking water, probably.
I agree. Okay, hopefully. I have to pee. Hold on.
All right, do your thing.
I'm the fastest peer in the land, though.
We'll see about that. On the in-between, I would like to let you guys know that I am learning Spanish. We've talked about it a little bit, and I had a bunch of phrases that I was going to bust out on the pod. But let's do De Donde Eres. Where are you from, bro? Where are you from, brother? Mas Otra. One more. Or another one, I think it is if somebody wants another drink. My buddy hit me with that because I asked him to hit me with Spanish whenever I'm working with him at the bar. So I told you I'm trying to learn Spanish, Raquel? Yeah, I'm working on it. It's fucking way harder than I thought it was going to be.
It's hard.
Dude, because, like, it turns out I cheated way more in Spanish than I thought I did.
Yeah. You had Miss McCoy, baby.
We all did, dude. Oh, my God.
I didn't. Fun fact, I've never taken a Spanish class in my life.
Well, no. So what I'm saying is, like, everybody cheated. Well, not everybody, but the majority of the class. Like, we were passing tests. I mean, like, right. You would literally, like, have the answers and just pass it to the whole room, and Miss McCoy would just not notice.
Yeah.
Love her to death. She was actually... I don't
think she cared.
No, she was...
I think that girl had bigger things going on.
I convinced that lady that I wore a wig. I told her that I got cancer and that I had to wear a wig.
Sweet Miss McCoy.
And she would let me do anything. So it was our 8th period, and first off, I missed like 50-something days of that class.
Uh-huh.
And when I was there, we had football. So I was like, hey, like, we got a game tonight. Like, they want us to try and get out of 8th period early so that we can get to the bus and all this stuff. And she's like, oh, okay, well, then I'll just go.
Get out of here.
But I was the one that they would send to talk to her.
Well, yeah, because you were a sweet boy.
Yeah. And I would fucking kill it every time, and I
feel bad. Dude, you missed so much school in Miss Philpott's class. I don't know if you remember that. But she used to ask me every day, where's your brother? Where's your brother? And there was one day, it was just the wrong day. I was having a bad day. And she tried to stop me in the hall. She's like, where's your brother? And I looked at her and said, mind your fucking business.
What?
And I just kept walking.
Yeah, Miss Philpott, the math teacher?
The crazy-eyed one, yeah.
Yeah, she was. Well, the thing was, that lady she was a good teacher if you were good at math. Yeah. If you weren't good at math, she wasn't going to be able to teach you. Because she understood the math. She just understood it. She knew how it worked. She actually was super smart.
She just got it. Yeah.
She just got it. So when you didn't get it, she didn't understand
She didn't know how to help you.
And what got me was, like, I understood it, but I didn't apply myself. And that's what pissed her off about me.
She's like, where's your brother?
She's like, when you're here, she literally told me, she's like, when you're here, like, you're clicking, like, you know what's going on. But then it was a weird time for everybody. I used to piss the teachers off
because I used to miss school like that.
Oh, yeah.
But through my entire high school career, like, it wasn't even just senior year. Like, I never cared about high school.
Yeah. I fucked
high school can suck my whole dick.
Yeah.
I got more important shit going on. I did graduate. Yeah, I graduated a year late.
Oh, I remember that.
Because I dropped out, moved to Fayetteville, and then I came back. And
I remember whenever you dropped out, dude. Like, Grandma was tripping, dude.
Do you know my reasoning for going back?
Grandma?
I'll be goddamned if I'm the only Medder to not graduate.
Damn right.
Everybody else graduated. Every other sibling that I had I was the last one, other than Bella. And Bella, I mean,
she has a different last name.
Yeah, I'll be goddamned if I'm the only one who doesn't. That's why I went back, and I did that shit, and I graduated.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
I missed so much school that it was like one time Miss Bledsoe asked me if I was ever going to come to class, and I told her no.
Oh no, that's how Miss Wilson was. The orientation. So she was the facts teacher, failing in consumer science.
She was actually a super sweet lady.
Super sweet lady. And, like, family and consumer science, sweet. I murdered. I loved
it.
It was actually a very, very fun class, and I loved it.
Yes.
I don't think I missed a day of family and consumer science. Yeah. But when she got switched over to the teaching or orientation to teaching,
and they had Miss Hobson up in there, everybody was like, "Fuck that."
No, I was there when Miss Wilson was there.
I know, but they switched it over to Miss Hobson, and everybody was like,
Yeah, no, and so I was there when Miss Wilson was there. But I missed a lot of days, man. Missed a lot of days of that class. But that was also after the football coaches basically told me, like, you don't need to come anymore. Like,
right.
like we get what's going on with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had been fucking arrested and like all kinds of crazy shit. They were like,
yeah,
hey,
you
like,
had crazy shit
first
going
period
on.
of football isn't the most important thing in your
Dude,
life right
and
now.
also,
like, figure it
Coach
out.
Hobson, you know? I will say, Coach Hobson is another reason that I finished.
Coach
Hobson? Yes.
Taking like big Coach Hobson?
Yes. So whenever I went back, they put me in basically like the alternative learning.
Yeah.
Which is where you go in, you work these packets,
and
then you leave. He helped me find a job. He was actually like...
He was a low-key, good-ass dude, man.
I had a 3-point... Or I had like a... It was close to... I think it was like a 2.7.
Yeah.
All through high school.
And what did
I missed so many days that it was crazy. I used to piss my teachers off so bad because I'd miss all week, come in, and ace their tests. Mm-hmm. They were pissed. They hated me.
That's what I would do too, dude.
Yeah,
they like, oh, it's test day. Let's fucking come in. I read the book.
Because I also wouldn't do the homework, and I
read the 10 pages that this is based on that I can murder in a fucking day.
They knew that I was getting homework from another girl who had the same class, just a different period. I got her homework and I copied it. Not gonna name her, but she's the unsung hero of my. And you know who you are,
Shanae.
You know who you are.
Is it Shanae?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But whenever I went back, Coach Hobson was like, I cannot believe, knowing you, knowing your situation, everything that you have been through,
that you're here.
Missing over 100 days of school, you had a 2.7.
Yeah.
He said, I can't. He said, I'm going to help you. You have to work with me. He said, but I'm going to help you. You're going to graduate high school. And he helped me get a job. Like that man.
Is that Ray Hobson?
Is a fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Hobson. I don't know his first name. He's the real tall one. He had the goatee. He taught sex ed.
Yes. So he was our football coach. Dude. He was our football coach in 7th grade. He took our team down from 70 people to like 40 people. In the first semester. He killed them off, dude. Like, and it was literally just like, what are you being, like, what the fuck? No, it was designed that way. It's like, if you're not about it, don't fucking be here, dude. Like,
if you're not in it for the love of the game, then
like, just go, bro.
Yeah. Get out.
And
yeah, dude, that man.
Now, coming up later, like, Coach Hobson and Coach Rose are two of the same type.
Coach Rose?
Yeah.
Dude, I love Coach Rose.
Coach Rose was the one
I never had any personal experience with Coach Rose like I did with Coach Hobson.
Coach Rose did the same thing to me. Coach Rose,
you can tell by looking at him, is just a genuine man.
No, so like he was saying to you, Coach Rose, right after Dad died, pulled me into the I was just walking through the like field house and he grabbed me one day and he was like, hey, like with everything going on, like the way that you are, like I am proud of you. Yeah, dude. And I was like, fuck, man. Like,
when Coach Hobson told me that he was proud of me for having a 2.7.
Yes, dude. He was like, with everything, like, dude, your dad died. Like, all of this stuff has happened to you. Like, all of these things. And you are still here. Like, I am proud of you. And I was
You're still doing the damn thing.
I'm going to do everything I can for this man right here.
Yeah, and they did.
In particular. No,
and
that's I was saying, like, I'll do anything for you, bro. Like,
I will say about some of the teachers at Mina, they really, like, we could have fallen through the cracks.
They wrote us off, bro. For sure.
Not a lot of them did, but we should have fallen through the cracks. Had it not been for people like
honestly,
Coach Rose, Coach Hobson, Miss Puckett.
Dude, if it wasn't for the Mina school system in general, I think we would have fell through the cracks.
Mr. Craig pulled me back from the edge. I had a full mental, after Dad died, I was in his class and I was just like drawing and doodling, and he came up and he goes, those don't look like notes. And I just got up and I walked out, right? Mm-hmm. I just got up and walked out, went straight to the bathroom, started crying. This was after he died, before the funeral. And so and what's crazy is, like, we didn't miss school. Like, we still went to school. We still carried on with our regular lives. You guys had a soccer game the day after, like, or the day of his funeral. You guys had a soccer game.
Yeah, we had to go.
And you played in it.
Mm-hmm. And I fucking killed it, dude.
We never took off. Like, we basically kind of just buckled down.
Yeah, we really tried, man.
And so I just got up and I left. And then whenever I came back, like, I came back at the end of the period to get my stuff. And he just looked at me and he said, I'm so sorry. And he just hugged me
Aw.
Yes, dude. And I was like, all right.
I remember what Mr. Craig looked like. Was he a smaller man?
No, he was a very large man. He died of cancer.
Mr. Craig.
Mr. Craig.
I'm trying to think of what he looks like.
No. It was Mr. Crane.
Mr. Crane.
Mr. Crane.
Oh, dude,
Mr.
that dude
Crane.
was cool as fuck.
The one that used to throw hacky sacks at you if you fell asleep in his class.
he would pelt you with them.
He'd peg you, dude. He'd peg you right in your fucking forehead with it.
I never had him, but I knew of him.
He was an angel.
Well, so what I was saying is, like, I really think, like, dude, we actually kind of lucked out on where we went to school. Like, I mean, like, everybody knowing our situation, like, actually, like, and liking us.
And not letting us, because we were breaking the, like, they saw it. We were literally described as a good thing that came out of a bad situation. That's how the school system described us.
Yeah.
A good thing that came out of a bad situation. Because we were all good kids.
Yeah.
We weren't fucking thugs. None of us actually ended up on drugs, which is a feat.
That is crazy. And Grandma will put that right in her cap, dude, for sure.
Dude, Grandma ought to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that we should have felt in like a school like Fayetteville with so many students.
Bro, imagine if you went to a Dallas school where you graduated
we would have fallen through the cracks.
People, bro. They wouldn't have gave a fuck.
One of us would have none of us ended up pregnant in high school. None of us got on drugs. None of us went to prison. You went to jail, but none of us went to prison. Like, we are a good thing that came out of a bad situation. Yeah. That's just how it was. No, they saw it.
We did pretty good, man. I mean, one of us finished college.
Yeah, I finished college, dickbag.
Oh, did you? Oh, well, you finished,
That's college.
Is it? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I have a 4.0 college GPA, and I was on the dean's list every single semester.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Hell yeah.
But it was something that I gave a fuck about.
Yeah.
A lot. Like,
and so really that is like, so hair. You kind of went to like a trade school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think I would do great in a trade school, which is kind of what I'm trying to do, like, currently with, like, learning, like, sales and shit, is, like, I'm trying to go to,
you would do really good in a trade school.
Yeah. I'd knuckle down and be like, dude, like, what do I need to do?
But, like something that you really care about, because I've known for a long time that I wanted to do hair. Like, I've known that forever. That's just the only thing that I've ever been good at.
Since you were fucking 4 or whatever, dude.
The only thing
not bad
that I was ever actually immediately good at was doing hair.
Yeah, you actually, like, when you cut it, they were like, well, we can kind of just leave it, because, I mean, fuck. We'd probably fuck it up by fixing it, you know?
Like, shit, dude. It really doesn't even look that bad, actually.
It really doesn't even look that
bad. Like, honestly, why are her bangs perfect right now?
Oh, no. They were not. You had some fucked off haircuts as a kid, and it was your fault.
Dude, I had a bowl cut.
Yeah, you did. You did that shit to yourself. It was straight across the whole front, and then it was down the back. So this is the upgraded version of what you did to yourself as a kid.
Honestly, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Bro, and your hair was actually super straight as a kid, wasn't it?
No, it was just really long.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have so my hair type is very, very heavy and very coarse. So whenever it gets long, I don't have any curl because it pulls the curl out.
Coarse, bro. Like, you notice that with
the only brush, one of us who has baby fine hair, Olivia, has baby fine hair. And actually, fun fact, we have a genetic mutation. I don't remember the actual name for it, but some of our hair follicles grow 2 hairs. Sometimes 3, sometimes 4. Olivia has it worse.
So she's like a chinchilla?
Out of all of us. She has fine hair. Her hair texture is fine.
Yeah.
She just has probably 3 or 4 times the density that we have.
She does have nice hair, though.
She's got thick, like, her strands are thin. Yeah. But there's 3 or 4 growing out of every single follicle. You know? That girl has at least 2 hairs growing out of every follicle.
Bro, can you see the grays in my hair?
No.
Bro, I am not kidding. It's like, it's getting to be like every, like, 20th hair, probably. Especially on the sides. They're gray, dude. I could literally...
So what, you have like a 20% gray pattern?
I would say so, yeah. Well, maybe not that. Like 10.
Maybe like 15, 10?
Like a 10. 10%.
Like a 10?
Yeah. No, I'm going gray.
Are you going to let it go?
If it goes, fuck yeah, dude. I love a good spice. You know what I'm saying? It makes you look like you know shit. And
if you ever don't fuck with it, there's so many options now. Like, there's gray blending to where it's
Lady
just like
Kristen's
a very...
not gonna let me fucking dye my hair, bro. Oh my god, does that look ridiculous? You could use henna. Or what? Henna sounds like
henna's
porn.
All natural. It's porn? A root that you grind up.
The fuck was I thinking of?
So that's only if you want to be a ginger.
No, I'm good on that.
Just kidding. There's lots of colors.
I do have to pee. Do you want to keep it going?
No. Pause it. I'm going to fuck up some chips real quick.
All right. Let's fucking pause this bitch then, dude. Fucked up and did that backwards. God dang it.
The average life the average rate of women dying was well over, like, you had a 50-50 shot if you were really lucky.
Yeah.
Of surviving your child's birth.
No, that's not true. Relatively modern, yes. Like, I would say, like, 1500s and on.
We were just talking about, like, the 1800s. Do you know how many women died in childbirth?
Yeah, because they were...
Before modern medicine?
No, well, the funny part is that modern medicine made it worse.
Well, in America, yeah.
Yeah. So the birth rate, it went way worse because they were trying to fix it. Mm-hmm. But the natural ways and, like, the ways that people used to have babies, like, they would just have the fucking baby. They would just do it. It wasn't a whole big fuss and all this shit. And, like, you strap them up and you do all this stuff. It's like, there's a fucking baby.
Women died in childbirth almost like a lot. Like, I don't want to, like, speak on numbers or anything.
No, I'm saying, like, when they did it naturally, no. But when we started fucking with stuff, like, and this is also me, like, having taken a couple of classes and stuff, and, like on the, like, the hypnobirthing and, like, on the, like, when we were doing the birthing center and stuff like that, like, the way that they're doing childbirth, like, you're not even supposed to be on your back at all, ever.
No.
When you have a baby. And that's how they have them have babies? And that's how they've been doing it?
Yeah, because they have all of the medical stuff there, I guess.
Right, but so they've been doing that for 300 years or so. It's been wrong, and the mortality rate has gone drastically down in that time. Isn't that weird?
It's weird.
It is weird. It's weird.
I don't know, it concerns me. You definitely don't need to be there alone.
No, I don't want to be here alone. No.
Because if anything
more
were
than
to go
invited,
wrong,
buddy.
You're going to panic.
You're very... No, you're not invited. But
I'm not invited because I'm a...
You're going to fucking wig out, dude.
I don't know. I might be real cool about shit. But I will say that, like, whenever I went through my stuff, Mom is an alarmist.
Oh, she'll fucking trigger a motherfucker.
She looks me dead in my face after going through... So whenever they did my epidural, they fucked up my epidural. It came out. I was contracting so hard with an epidural that I was vomiting profusely. I was so fucked up. I wasn't even in labor that long either, but I had a hard labor. I was in labor for like... So I was in labor for 13 hours.
Okay. Active labor, or is this like the whole time?
Active labor. Okay. Well, from the time they induced me to the time... He was born at like 8:20.
Oh shit, you were induced. Okay.
I was induced. But I carried 2 weeks over.
Oh, okay.
And I had to be induced.
Yeah, I never dilated. Wasn't he?
Huh?
Was he a big baby?
He was 8 pounds.
8 pounds, yeah, okay.
He was so basically his head was turned, he was jammed in there all fucked up.
Yeah. And
I think it was because of the way that they did my epidural. They gave me Pitocin, which is the thing that induces, like, one thing that induces you, and then they gave me the epidural, which slows it down at the same time.
Well,
they gave me the epidural within an hour of being there. And that's not right. You're not supposed to get an epidural until you're, like, at a 4. I never dilated past the 4.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be contracting and pushing in that time to get into a natural state.
Yes. So I
and even
never
after
dilated.
Even after that, an epidural numbs all of your organs down there.
Completely and totally numbs
you.
It's
your job, so it's your body that you're in control of, and now you're not in control.
At all.
Now it's up to a doctor to save whatever naturally happens with your body.
And so basically,
that's why Kristen didn't want to take anything,
he was like cockeyed in there. He wasn't going to come out normally.
Well, because you're the wrong side was relaxed or whatever. Like, something was wrong with the epidural. Yeah.
Yeah. So, literally,
I'm not fucked up about what
me.
Kristen's doing, man.
Christian leaves to go get him and Mom some food because Mom was in the delivery room with me. Yeah. So he leaves to go get him and Mom some food. Mom looks at me and she goes, I just really hope you don't have to have a C-section because they'll cut you in half.
Why the
She
fuck
said whenever they do a C-section, they cut you in half.
I mean, yeah, they slice
literally
you from...
the minute that
they literally go from, like, the top of your...
No, not anymore. They go across.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I mean, that's still half.
The minute that sentence left Mom's mouth, here comes the doctor. We have to do a C-section. His head is cockeyed. He's not going through the birth canal correctly.
Well, that's because you're numbed out, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they harvested him.
Literally, dude.
I had 14
like, you remember that scene in, what's that, the Alien movie with Will Smith?
Oh, what is that movie?
Independence Day.
When
he cracks open the alien and he pulls him out, that's what they did.
That's what happened. And dude, the reason I say all the time they harvested him, that's how I describe it. Because they harvested him.
Yeah.
They cut me open, they plucked him out. Christian, when I was all high, like I had my arms strapped down.
You had just gone through major surgery. By the way.
I'm in surgery.
No,
I look Christian dead in the face while the bottom half of my body is doing this. Life and death surgery,
buddy.
And I said, they're harvesting him.
You're literally cut in half. Like not even kidding.
And they did. Like, I had to have, so basically.
Like, that C-section scar that's only a couple inches across was 12 inches across. Like a foot across. No, dude.
Fuck that. My scar goes from here to here.
It's still like 8 to 10 inches.
That's like an 8-inch scar. They cut me in half. Yeah, but you did have
a big belly, though.
I gained over 100 pounds.
So, I mean, that was probably fucking 16 inches when they cut you.
Yeah, dude. I had 11 staples from one side to the other. Yeah, and my thing was, like,
if you have a C-section, you have to have a C-section the next time, right?
Yes.
Because so
I'll never have a natural
can't
birth.
Help it. Fuck, dude.
Which is fine by me.
No, they fucked you.
Personally. Yeah, they did, but honestly, like, there's nothing I can do about it now, so I guess it's fine by me.
Yeah. They're just gonna harvest.
What are you gonna do? And it didn't matter at the time because I never planned on having another kid, so who gives a fuck?
I mean, you still don't now, right?
Well, no.
No, but you would like
not necessarily, but if it happened, like, I wouldn't be fucked up about giving Atreus a sibling.
Yes, dude. And that
I wouldn't be super.
So that's Kristen's
crazy
argument was like she saw all of us like every time that we hang out. She's like, dude, like honestly, like at this point, I want her to have as many siblings as possible.
Yep, I agree.
So she wants 2, and she's courting a third.
Yeah,
she's talking about a third at certain times.
If it came to the point where there was an opportunity to give Atreus a sibling, I wouldn't be like if I fell pregnant. I wouldn't be super fucked up about it.
If it was,
I wouldn't love it. It wouldn't be my favorite thing that's ever happened to me.
If you got with like a badass, like
like if I was in a good spot and I had the choice and I like had the resources and things, there'd be no hesitation. Just simply because I would love to give Atreus a sibling. He deserves somebody to walk through life with.
Yeah.
Because you're
a psycho.
Dude.
Kristen's a psycho.
Dude.
Our whole family's psychos.
But
he needs a regular person to hang out with.
I don't know where I would be had I not had siblings.
Right.
Had I not had all of you guys, like, even now, like, we do this specifically so that we get to hang out.
Yeah, it's fucking nice, dude.
When anything big happens in life, guess who we call first?
Bro, this episode right here is the epitome. I feel like this is the most Granny's Gayrage episode we've ever done, and I'm so glad.
Gayrage,
this should have been episode 40, really. Like, we should have just skipped that week, man. Like this is Granny's fucking Gayrage, bro.
Granny's Gayrage, dude.
We're on one right now, dude. I'm drunk,
But yeah, if it came down to it where like something happened and I got pregnant or I found somebody that I loved and I wanted to have another child, I would.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be as afraid of it now as I was then.
So we tried, like we were trying for a second. Like, have you ever tried for a child?
Never in my life. I actually
pretty dope.
I don't understand people who plan out children.
It's very fun. It's awesome.
That's great. That's fantastic.
You get to do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? We had a whole thing going on, dude. It was fucking awesome. Very, very cool. And we will
like as much as possible.
Oh yeah, dude. More than what was possible. No, she was asking. No, hey buddy, she was asking a lot out of me. Honestly. like there for a minute, I was like, I'm just a dude. I'm
just one man.
But she was listening to podcasts and shit, and I was like, oh fuck, man.
Shit, dude.
It was very, very cool. But so, like, if a third were to happen, especially if she like fucking nails this like home birth that she's trying to do and shit. Oh, there's no talking her out of it.
If anybody's it's gonna be Lady Kristen. If anybody can do this, it's her.
Especially with Olivia's help.
Dude.
Bro, if I get Olivia here, I'm not fucked up about anything, bro. She'll be the first person that would be like... Do you know how
good that's gonna make Olivia feel?
Oh, dude. I would hope so, because she's dope as fuck. She's my first
She's the most important. She was in my delivery room, too.
She's most
been in everybody's delivery room. It's her thing.
Yeah, she's mom.
I think OC's the only birth that she wasn't actively there
and the only reason for that was because, like, we did it, like, the holistic route and all this stuff, and, like, we fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was left to the medical system, I probably would have called her.
Dude, I wasn't doing that without Olivia being there.
Yeah.
No, dude, I scheduled my induction on a night that she worked. I
literally implore you. I don't know with the C-section thing, like the fact that you had the C-section the first time, if you can go to a birth center.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe it depends on like how long it's been and like how much scar. I bet it depends on like how much scar tissue and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And like how
you were, what, 22 when you had him?
Mm-hmm. Was 22.
I had mine at 25. Kristen was 27, 28.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Which Atreus was a surprise. He was a very happy accident.
He's the best, dude. We like him
we didn't plan on that.
Hey,
we
had
actually kind of like
if you ever listen to this, we like you, buddy.
We love you, buddy.
Yeah, we fuck with you.
But we had talked about it a little bit, and stuff like that, but he wasn't planned. Like, we didn't try.
Yeah,
it just
OC
happened.
wasn't
like,
originally, like, planned.
Yeah.
But we just weren't being that careful. And we are like, I wanted a kid. You know, okay, so I told Kristen this. I don't know if I've ever told you this. When I decided that, like, my calling in life was to be a dad.
Yeah.
Which it is. It absolutely is. I have no other... like, real reason for fucking being
Well, that's the only reason that we're here is to procreate. That's evolution.
I mean, you can make your mark on society and shit, and, like, you can be that person and shit, but, like, your main job
is the point is for your bloodline to live on.
Right, but, so, I was literally the fourth day of a fucking, the fourth day of a 4-day festival. 3 people had died at this festival.
Jesus.
So there was it was backwoods, and the helicopter had crashed. They had the big storm, and the helicopter crashed, and like 3 people died and all this stuff. They canceled that night, and so we all had already taken our drugs, and we all just had to go back to our camps because they weren't doing music that night. And so I'm sitting in the back of the Challenger by myself, tripping balls on multiple things, and like the thing that I came up with was like, whenever I said it, I wanted a son. It was like, I need a little boy.
Right.
I need a boy.
But I think that you needed a daughter.
I did need a daughter, at least the first time. Yeah.
And that's what they say, because I wanted a girl so bad I couldn't even see straight.
If I had a little boy right now, he'd be a fucking psycho.
Dude, can you imagine OC a boy? Be for real.
Person. Oh my god, dude. He'd be Levi times 2, bro.
I have to pee again. I'm gonna go pee really fast.
Alright, you go get it. I'll keep it going, dude.
I'm super quick.
Yeah. But no. I would have absolutely turned that kid into a psycho, especially now that I'm like back into like working out and stuff. I would have fucking got that kid jacked. Even OC, like, she comes in there and works out with me, and she'll grab her. So I have my like 15-pound weights that I do my home workouts with, and I'll stack them up to do my rows and shit at 30 pounds. Nothing crazy. I'd love to do more if I had them, but she'll come in there and she'll want to work out with me, and I'll show her how to do like flies or like the tricep or the skull crushes and shit. And she'll just grab. So we have these like small cans of tomato paste that are like 2 pounds, and she'll do those with me. And it's very, very cute because like I've been talking about, like I do like shoulders is like my main thing, right? Mm-hmm. And OC will come in there and be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Grab those tomato paste cans. They're 2 pounds. They're little cans. It's like, you know, like a regular can of like beans or something like that.
Yeah,
it's the smaller can.
Tomato paste is little.
The tomato paste is little bitty, and so she'll grab those and she'll work out with me.
Cute.
It's the cutest fucking thing in the world. Did you see that video that I posted?
Yeah, with the yoga.
Like yoga, yeah, dude. It's like that, but like we're fucking.
So yeah, I've done a similar thing. So Atreus knows how to footloose.
Oh no.
Atreus knows how to two-step.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, my boy's gonna be a swooning baby.
Bro, he's gonna be like me, dude.
Yeah, dude. He's gonna be handsome like you, but he'll be able to dance.
I knew how to dance. I know how to dance now. Ish. No, not really. You saw me out there killing it on Halloween.
Literally, I get spun.
Fire, bro.
Dude, my favorite dance partner is Steven. You met Steven. He's the big guy with the beard and the hair. Mm-hmm. We love Steven. Yeah. That boy twirls me all around the dance floor. Yeah. He dips me at the end. He flips like we do. We dance better. I dance better with Steven than anybody else. But once I dance with Steven one time in a night at the Cowboy, every boy who wants to dance is like, "Hey, do you want to dance?"
Like, no.
Imagine my baby boy twirling around a dance floor.
Right. Now, imagine how mom feels with this fucking slab of beef out here fucking running around, dude. Married.
Dude, imagine how she feels with this fucking ass shaking all through town.
I swear to God. And then Autumn's ass, and then Brittany's ass. Dude. And then, oh my God, dude.
One thing I will say, even Autumn said this to me earlier, and it was one of the biggest compliments, is like, oh no. I am that bitch.
You are the epitome, like, you were the, like, trickle down of all of us. Like, yes, you caught every bit.
First of all,
I'm a Pisces. You caught my confidence. Yep. You caught Olivia's smarts. You caught Autumn's goofiness. And you caught Brittany's bitchiness. Like, and I'm
gorgeous all on my own.
Like, I'm not saying that, Brittany, to say, like, you are a bitch or anything like that.
I got Brittany's, like,
you got Brittany's, like, like, I am not fucking around.
Which
Brittany
are good traits. That's not a slight.
No.
Like,
no,
Brittany is the most stubborn, headstrong.
No, hey,
like,
you know
once
what Brittany
she gets
is?
something in her head, you can't change her mind.
You know what Brittany is? Huh. She's the most on-site motherfucker I've ever met in my
life.
That
bitch? Brittany's
the most bitch. On-site. Just like, oh, you got a problem right now?
So, like,
we can do this birthday. Right now. You want to do it right now?
She will, too. She will.
Right now?
She'll do it right now.
Ooh. I'm ready. I've been ready. Yeah.
Dude, we went out for Brittany and Autumn's birthday. Yeah, we went to a chaperone dance party, and I wore see-through pants, a bodysuit with a thong, and we went to a pizza joint where these old ladies were sitting there, and I had to go to the bathroom, so I strut across the floor. That lady got a face full of my ass, dude, and I'm just like, because I am that bitch.
Yeah,
if you don't like it, don't look.
Right.
If you don't like it, don't look over here. Because guess what? Wherever I go, I'm going to have a good time. Whether you're having a good time, whether she's having a good time.
You can be mad at me,
at the next
for
table,
sure.
I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to laugh.
You can be mad about it.
I'm gonna cackle.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell jokes. I'm gonna probably shake ass a little.
A little bit. Tastefully,
that's how I show
right?
my appreciation.
I would hope.
You gotta. If you can shake ass and you're not shaking ass everywhere you go, sounds like you're wasting your time.
Bro, you don't understand how much booty I have put on. Like when I say, like, when I've put on weight, like, I put on, like, 20 pounds in, like, the last, like, 4 months.
Me too.
None of it, it's almost none up here. It's all in the booty, bro.
I put on, so...
Like, I got thick thighs, bro. My pants do
like
not fit, Padre, bro.
After Padre, I weighed, I think, 125.
Yeah.
Went to the doctor the other day. I weigh, like, 152.
That's heavy for your size, though. Okay, what are you doing to be that heavy?
Nothing. I just stopped. I stopped, like, watching what I eat as much. I don't drink as much protein, and I'm not taking all the stuff. Like, whenever I got down that small, I was doing it. Like, I was actively doing it. So whenever I stopped actively doing it, I gained all that weight back.
You know what's another thing I stopped doing? As regularly? Adderall.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I super stopped doing that.
But I take these.
Nuts. Haha.
And it's caffeine.
Burners. Yeah, dude.
It's just green tea and caffeine, and that's all that it is. Because green tea helps with fat burning, and then caffeine raises your metabolism. So I take those.
Yeah.
But I don't look big, though. Like, I'm heavy for my size.
So for your size, 150 isn't crazy.
I should look bigger than I do, but I have a lot of muscle mass. Like, I've been dancing, and I've been I'm not...
You got big calves, I'd imagine.
Dude, I got big legs.
Bro, like, and that's what I'm saying, dude. That's where all my shit goes.
But not, like, overly big.
In the best way. No,
real
mine
bad, like, tail damage, like, cellulite dimples and things like that. Like, I don't struggle with that so much.
No.
Like,
no, you have dense legs.
For my size. Yeah, like, I'm just a dense bitch.
Like, dude, if I'm, imagine...
Like, look at this.
I would say that me and you both have the same build, and you're, what, 5'4"?
And there's not a lot of jiggle. Like, I'm mostly muscle.
Yeah. I mean, there's literally...
For, like, the little that I work out, which after I went to the doctor
Can you grab yours? Does it grab? Okay.
Wait, let me...
No, like, not even, barely. Like, mine's literally, like a skin.
Yeah, like, I got a little bit of density there.
Like, dude, I be talking shit, like, because I'm probably, like, 15 to 20%, like...
But we got Dad's genes, dude. We're built like Adonis.
Literally. Well, no, we're built like Neanderthals is what we're built like.
We are.
Yeah.
We're built very low to the ground and dense.
Bro, I am not kidding you. If you have not read Clan of the Cave Bear, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, bro.
I have. Well, I read it way back when, but I haven't read it.
It will explain so much about your life, dude.
I haven't read a book. So me and Grandma used to sit and read.
Dude, I have the full set. We have the full set over here, dude. The Clan of the Cave Bear, but the Valley of Horses, the second book, is your book. For sure, dude.
Yeah?
It's all her. You don't see another person until the end of the fucking book. It's just her. And that's honestly kind of a spoiler. No, you gotta read that.
I listen. I don't read.
Grandma has 15 fucking copies. It'll take you 2 weeks to read that book because you will not stop reading it.
All right.
If you've read Clan of the Cave Bear, you remember the ending to Clan of the Cave Bear? How fucked off that was?
It's been a long... Like, me and Grandma read that together whenever I was a child.
Bro, the end of Clan of the Cave Bear is fucked off. All the way. As a mother, you're gonna trip balls, man. Like, you are gonna fucking want to fight somebody.
Yeah, I haven't read that book.
And there is no resolution to it. Throughout, I am on the 5th book. There is no resolution to that hurt that you get from the first book. It hurts the whole time.
Well, that's like...
It sucks, honestly.
That's just how it worked back then.
It really was, dude. Like, literally, like, Ayla, the main character, literally cannot even go back to the people that she was from because she's not one of them. She's not the same species as this person.
Oh, shit. Yeah, do you know that there was, like, fucking 12 different types of humanoids?
Oh, yeah, in that time, yeah. And they're finding more. And they're finding ones that predate they find them
all the time.
The original
Did you know
human.
that there is still a primitive species of human that we are not genealogically,
I would say. Genealogically
related to, that still lives?
Yeah, in the Amazon, right? Is that the one? Yeah.
Did you know that there was a species of human that is what the hobbits were based off of?
Yes,
and
dude.
they were a real species
of
humanoid.
I definitely know about that.
And they became part of the reason that they were so small was what they call island rule. And that's basically where whenever you get animals and you put them on an island, shit gets weird and there's no rhyme or reason. Well, it has to do with
when you're on an island, you're only in competition with what's on the island. So you don't have the outside. Like if you're on like
things that are small get really big. There was a species of elephant that lived on the island with this humanoid species that was like 6 feet tall, and they descended from the largest breed of elephant in.
They didn't have to get that big though,
but they split and they on this island and they got small because their food source. They were in competition. We were in like the humanoids.
So you know what happened to that elephant? It was literally like a breeding pair, swam across the channel, ended up on that island, started breeding, and then realized we don't even have to be that big to stay alive. Yep. So we'll just be smaller.
Because they put all of their evolutionary power in brain power. And you know, that species of human has the smallest brain and the shortest amount of brain power of all the species of humans.
Well, because they didn't fucking have to have
their brain power, they needed food more than they needed intelligence because they were in competition with 40-foot wingspan birds.
So if you're on like the continent of Africa and you're a small elephant, but you're dominating your region though.
Fucking shit up.
You're fucking shit up in your region though. But then every once in a while, another region of elephant comes in and they're way bigger than you. You have to compete with that. When you're on an island, you don't have that option. You're just the biggest motherfucker no matter what.
You're just the biggest motherfucker there.
Yeah, you don't have that problem. You don't have to grow.
They didn't need brain power.
No.
And like they weren't stupid, but they weren't they didn't have the intelligence and the brain power that like the other Neanderthals did.
Yeah, and so they died.
Their brains were tiny.
So they didn't die out because of the fact that they were isolated. Because if they hadn't been isolated...
They died out because of the competition of food and things.
Yeah, because the second people found them, they basically killed them off. The second that we discovered that they were there, they weren't good enough.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up, really.
Super fucked up.
Super fucked up.
Well, they were primitive.
Fucked up, man. Well, but I mean, what's to say that they didn't have any more right to be here than we did?
Survival of the fittest said.
Right, but we are an advanced species past that, apparently, to where we should be able to care for that species and keep them alive. Mm-hmm. Right. Which is what we're doing with monkeys and everything else. We're literally cultivating this earth. Did you know that...
They're bringing back extinct
mammoths.
Species.
Yeah. Did you know...
They brought back the dodo.
No. Not even about, like recent shit. Like, did you know that the Amazon rainforest was man-made?
I didn't.
Yeah. They cultivated that earth in such a scientific, insane way. Like, they changed the composition of the earth there. Like, you know, like dark black dirt is like the best dirt. All of the rainforest is that. And they made it that way.
Well, also, they have such a unique diversity and things like that from that, that it just feeds into that and continues making it richer and richer and richer.
And richer and richer and richer.
A lot of people believe that the Amazon rainforest is the lungs of the earth, and that's what keeps the ozone layer going.
That's why they built it that way.
Not necessarily. That's not necessarily true. Because as they cut down the Amazon rainforest,
so what we're doing now,
they take out the diversity.
No, so it wasn't like that before. The Amazon rainforest wasn't what it was. That's a man-made forest.
Yeah. But even now, like they're destroying that ecosystem. No,
they are now because they don't understand it. When they go through with like LiDAR and shit like that, like they have realized there's pyramids under the rainforest. Yes. They're realizing like there were dense civilizations in here, and they used it and they grew it. They made that happen.
Made it. And
we're just going to go through with our fucking short-minded, dumb bullshit and cut this shit down. Now, if you're cutting it down to find the ruins of something and learn from it, that's fine. But if you're cutting it down to make fucking paper, or
if you're cutting it down and then replenishing it with the same things you took, that's one thing.
Right.
But the problem is,
they're not.
Whenever they say that every tree that they cut down, they plant another one. They plant the same kind of fast-growing tree, and it cuts the diversity. Mm-hmm. And so whenever you have the same thing growing in such a diverse ecosystem...
Didn't they throw bamboo in there?
Yeah, dude, but now they're planting all of the same type of tree. I don't remember what type of tree it is, but it grows... I want to say it's a species of pine tree. Yeah. But it grows so quickly that they can harvest it. And they're saying, oh, we're replanting these trees.
No, dude. It's
but you're not planting the same trees. You're not planting the same... You're not putting back what you took.
You're not offsetting the carbon footprint by putting in an oxygen-rich
the reason that they're doing that is because it took thousands of years to cultivate that forest.
Well, so when you went into...
The trees that are there don't grow in 200 years.
No,
those
so
are
when you went into
trees.
that forest and you cut down a fucking 2,000-year-old tree, and you put a tree that you can cut down in 50 years?
In 30, yeah.
That's not the same fucking thing, dude.
It's not the same fucking thing.
It's not the same thing, dude.
It doesn't help. If
that tree was 300 feet tall, dude.
Acreage of the same thing.
That tree was 300 feet tall.
And it's a trickle-down thing. So whenever you cut down the tree, right?
Then the ecosystem underneath goes.
You take the roots. You take all the bugs.
So think about it this way.
You take the main food source of the bugs of the ground-level ecosystem.
Don't even think about the ground
level. The chemicals that those trees were putting into the dirt that made the specific bugs that were there thrive.
And
when you take that away,
mushrooms
and you plant
shit that thrived on those things, that made the crazy mycelium,
and the animals who ate those things, and the animals who ate the animals who ate those things.
But think about it from a Darwinian standpoint of like the fucking the puma that could get 20 feet in a tree rather than the puma that could get 30 feet in a tree had a better chance. But the trees are only 20 feet now, so all of them have the same chance.
Yep. And it's just, you can't, and it's also, like, you wouldn't think it, but it's such a fragile ecosystem. When you take something so important to an ecosystem like the plant life, just specifically the plant life, just by cutting down, like, say, an oak tree. Yeah. You cut down an oak tree and you replace it with a pine.
And then within
those are two very different
those
things.
Couple of fucking acres, like, there's nothing that's going to grow that's going to replenish.
Exactly.
Because it's not made for that area. And the trees that
they're planting, they strip it of all of its nutrients.
Well, that's also why they thought that, like, the ones under the water, the fucking coral reefs. They thought the coral reefs were unfuckwithable, basically. Mm-hmm. They thought we couldn't fuck with them.
But if you change that water 2 degrees, those
2 degrees in either direction, they're gone.
They're dead.
But the thing about the ocean is it's so diverse and it's so adaptable. Something else is going to take that place. Like the fact, like, so people are tripping about the coral reefs, and I do get that. For the coral reefs that you know.
Yeah, but what's going to take that place?
So, but you got to think about the amount of effect that human beings can possibly have on the environment, which is a fair amount, I guess. But not enough.
Such a huge amount.
No, it's not as much as you would think.
People are so destructive.
Not across... I mean, yes. Yeah.
They're so destructive.
Well, but within point...
To take the resources from the ocean...
Within 0.0 percentages.
Did you know... Just fun fact.
Right on.
Sharks have been around for billions of years, right?
Right.
Sharks have been through every mass extinction that has ever existed within the past 300 years, which includes mammoths,
300,000 years.
Like 300,000 years since the last ice age.
Right.
Because that's how they measure time with ice ages and things like that. Very geologically provable things. So sharks have lived. Did you know that they're endangered because of human beings?
Well, and that's not because
Did you know that there are species of shark that have been around since the last ice age that are now extinct because of human hunting?
Yes, but not because of human intervention in their ecosystem.
Yes?
No. I'm saying no, because of human hunting. Same thing with the bison. We didn't change.
Dude, pollution?
No.
There's a garbage island.
There is that, and that physical piece is a problem. Leaching all this stuff into the water and all that stuff. But our actual footprint on this earth isn't that big. Our physical...
No, because we haven't been around that long.
No, our physical imprint, the garbage island, the destruction of the fucking buffalo, the hunting down and destruction of sharks and whales is way bigger.
Whales, snakes.
Is way bigger than our actual, like, carbon footprint, if we're calling it that.
Yeah.
Because not only are we like a fraction of the, like, so our, like, we are a problem. And we should do everything that we can to stop, putting out, like, greenhouse gases and shit like that and, like, fucking up the environment. But we don't have as big of an effect as we think. The earth is getting hotter.
Well, yeah, but that's just how it works.
It is.
There are.
If you look at the chart,
if you look at the geological,
if you look at the geological chart of us, like the planet Earth,
it's actually we are probably within the next.
Oh no!
Let's say 100,000 years, just to be generous. We are within the next ice age.
No, we're within the next.
Because what happened, or within the next.
No, in 100,000 years, we'll be 10 degrees hotter, which is relatively unlivable. The weak won't live. The strong will live. We'll get the human population down, and then it'll drop into an ice age. And then it'll get real fucking bad.
Yeah.
But it has to get through that moderate zone where you build the population.
Within, like, a reasonable...
So you go through the hot, people die. And then you go through the moderate, where people live and they fucking...
Right.
There's so many fucking people. And then you get into the Ice Age. The Ice Age is a scary one.
Literally has extincted species.
Dude, the hotter periods of the Earth aren't scary, bro. The Ice Age is scary,
the Ice Age, yes.
You just
because
died.
With the heat... So with the heat, the way that plant life grows, like, it can grow in the heat.
Plants love it.
The way that, like, bacteria and things that we need to survive, which is bacteria and plant life and things like that, they thrive in warmer weathers.
And then we just live under them.
They evolve in warmer weathers.
And we use them to evolve ourselves.
Thrive.
Right.
But whenever you completely freeze all of that, and everything descends into fucking ice and things are completely fucking immobilized.
Right.
And there's no green life. It's just ice.
When bacteria go into hibernation because it's so fucking cold.
Did you know that they have found I don't remember if it's a bacteria.
There's a bacteria that is multiple million years old.
Yes, because it goes dormant, and it's everywhere. So these things are everywhere. So, like, in a puddle, when the puddle dries up, there's this bacteria life whenever there's water in it. And whenever it dries up, it goes dormant.
Yeah.
And then as soon as water hits it again, it comes back to life.
Yeah.
They have found frozen, whatever it is, amoebas or what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
That have been around for fucking millennia.
They've also found them in the other direction.
That whenever they brought them back to temperature,
when the Earth got so hot, bacteria didn't die.
Yes.
Bacteria went into...
Did you see about the sharks that were living in the volcano?
Hey, did you hear about life finds a fucking way, brother?
Did you hear about the sharks that were living in a volcano?
No. What?
Yes, so there was a fucking pod of sharks that were in this volcano for however many years, and they were living in these fucked up conditions. They had evolved to survive in these fucked up conditions inside of a volcano. Well, recently, probably within like the last 100 years or whatever.
Is there water in there?
Yes. This in the canals of the volcano. Well, the volcano erupted, and these sharks and shit were released into our oceans and shit. So there's like super fucking crazy adaptable sharks that are now, and we can't tell the difference anymore. They're calling it they have like a cool nickname for it. It's a mix between shark and volcano, but it's cool.
Sharknado.
You'll have to look it up and look into it.
Is it fucking Sharknado, bro? Because if you say Sharknado,
I went down a whole rabbit hole on it, dude. It's a really interesting thing. So these sharks had adapted to live in this water. Hey,
while you tell them about this, I'm gonna go boiling. Pee. You tell them about Sharknado.
I don't know that much about it, but I can tell you about cheetahs.
Wreck it, bro. Let's go.
All right. So cheetahs have lived through 3 mass extinctions, and that's why they're genetically fucked, and that's why they're a protected species. So cheetahs have gotten their numbers down to less than 100. And whenever that happens, they start inbreeding, and then they start getting these super terrible characteristics that come along with inbreeding. And so it's trickled down into our modern cheetah that we know today that can run up to like 70 miles an hour, but also have to cool down completely before they eat. So their food is very easily taken. They're very easily subdued. Cheetahs will not fight you. They're actually super... like, their fight or flight, they're going to flee as opposed to try to fight you, especially after going on a hunt and getting... like, they're not going to defend their food because they physically can't. They can't breathe. Their internal organs are not, like, evolved well enough to like, get up to that high of a sprint, like the miles per hour that they get to. It completely exhausts their body, so they have to completely cool down before they can even eat their food. So that's one of the reasons that they're genetically fucked. And it's due to all of the inbreeding and things that they've had to do, because whenever they get their numbers down, which has happened 3 times, they inbreed and all of that stuff. And whenever that happens over and over and over, they just pass worse and worse and worse and worse and worse genes on to their young. And so that's why cheetahs are genetically fucked. That's all I got. So, God, Austin P's so slow. He's the slowest peer ever. It's taking forever to pee. Let's see. What else is cool? Sharks are cool, though, man.
Bro, the fact that you're still riffing when I come back is hilarious. So I cannot imagine. Because, honestly, I can't remember what the fuck we were talking about.
I told him about cheetahs.
Oh, we were talking about evolution, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
Where were we on that?
Yeah, you'll have to go back and listen to the cheetah thing, because I don't want to go through it again, because I did go on like a small rant.
Don't even worry about it, buddy.
About cheetahs.
No, you want to talk about Elon Musk? But I fuck with
cheetahs, and I feel bad for cheetahs, and I also feel like I hate to be that guy, but like... we don't... I don't even know if I necessarily agree with this, but I'm about to say it. But I am about to say it.
Okay.
If something is so genetically fucked off that it cannot survive without human intervention, then maybe don't.
Okay. Thank you. And also, yes. But also,
then
that's
maybe
fucked
don't.
up. No,
because
it is
if they
fucked
cannot...
up. Are you talking about the cheetahs in general?
Yes.
Okay, because they have outlived their food source, basically.
Well, also, which I'll give you a quick preview of what I talked about while you were gone. Cheetahs have been through 3 mass extinctions, which a mass extinction is
kills
where
almost
their numbers
every
get...
mammal.
No.
No, but yes.
Yes.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
Well, yeah. So, cheetahs have gone through 3 of those. They have got... the number of cheetahs has gotten below 100 in the world 3 separate times. So when that happens, they inbreed and they try to get their numbers back up, which only creates issue because whenever you inbreed things, you get fucked up genetics.
So, humans have only got down to less than, within the thousands one time. Since their conception, I guess we'll call it.
Right. But, so I will say, after they are survivors. They're strugglers. They will do what they can. You know what I mean?
They are the fastest hyenas is what they are.
If a species cannot survive without intervention from another species,
you fucked up. But if we cause the extinction of
things that have gone through these extinctions because of humans, that's one thing, like sharks and stuff. If we were to stop hunting them, their numbers would get back up.
Oh, yeah, dude. And whales are fucked up about it. Whales are pissed at us. Did you know that?
Cheetahs? Yeah, dude.
Have you heard about the whales that are attacking fucking boats, dude? They're pissed at us, dude.
As they should.
We are not the most intelligent species on this planet.
We're not. Did you know that dolphins are every bit as intelligent, if not more intelligent?
Hey, get in the fucking water and see how you do, brother.
Get in the water.
Get in the water. Which is 2/3 of the fucking earth.
I had a man tell me that men were the top of the food chain.
We're the supplement to the women of the food chain, first off.
Okay, eat shit.
No, I'm saying women are the main part of the food chain because they make all of the babies.
Here's the thing. We're about
we have to be here for them.
We're about at the middle of the food chain. Only
if men died out, women would figure it the fuck out.
We'd find a way.
They'd figure it out. They'd breed with something else, probably. You'd probably do some weird shit.
We would find a way.
Yeah.
We'd start milking
and
the last man.
Humanity would keep going, dude.
It would.
Yeah.
But
if women died out, men would just party till the fucking brakes fell off of it.
People as a species are about at the middle of the food chain simply only because of our intelligence. We are
still top.
No.
Yeah, we are.
At the top?
Yeah.
No, dude. At our base.
No, because we can fuck up any other species.
So let's take guns out.
Okay, take those out. Yeah, we're still top.
Okay, let's just take guns out.
Okay, guns are gone.
Spears and whatever.
Guns are gone. We're still top of the species.
Strip your shit, butt naked, nothing but a spear, and put you in Africa.
And what happened? We became what we are now.
We became what we are now because we communicate with each other and we are able to team up and stuff. That's why we're in the middle because of our intelligence.
No, that's why we're the top.
We don't have strength. We're not even the smartest animal.
We are not in the water. No, the water has every
fleshy,
bit of the
little meat bags of bones.
No,
and I even looked it up.
Hey,
scientifically, Austin, we are the middle of the food chain. Look it up. Google it right now.
Hey, Google. Are we the middle of the food chain?
On the food chain?
On the website sciencefacts.net, they say it starts with algae as the producer, shrimp as the primary consumer, and humans
as the
secondary consumer.
No, that was
where do people fall on the food chain?
On the website Quora.com, they say being at the top of the food chain means we eat almost every animal, and also means that no animals eat us. No matter the size or the species, no animals feed on humans.
All right, but do you know why that is? Okay, so...
Hey, you know why that is?
Where that is concerned...
Because of fucking this right here, bitch. Oh!
I was wrong as to... We do eat everything, and almost nothing eats us. But
right, but they would.
The reason that nothing eats us
is because we don't put ourselves in that position to get eaten.
Predator meat does not taste good to other predators.
Because we are a predator.
We are.
We have always been.
So where that is concerned, where in our ecosystem, we eat every animal in our ecosystem and nothing eats us.
Yeah, because we are the top predator.
Take our brute strength and our physical capabilities. As a singular human.
Are you taking those away?
No, take only those two things in account.
Okay.
Our intelligence and our brute. So
no the
weapons.
Intelligence you can't count.
Our intelligence and our brute strength, that's like all we got.
And we dominate everything because of our intelligence.
Because we fucking communicate and we work in groups.
Because we are 5 times ahead of every other thing.
Person.
We are 5 times ahead of every other thing in intelligence.
That's not true. Did you know that lions work in military precision?
Yeah.
And they fucking listen to each other by the way that their ears are sitting?
No, they definitely do, but they can only work with 30 or 50 of them. We can work with thousands.
Okay, so get butt naked and get in the ring with a lion. Tell me who's going to win that fight.
No, and that's what I'm saying, is it takes
us... Or a bear.
No, you're not going to get a troop of 1,000 lions. You never will.
So,
no.
But one lion against one person?
Right.
Who's going to win that fight, Austin?
100% it's going to be the lion.
Yes,
but 5 people against one lion?
And a person.
5 people against one lion?
That's what I'm saying, Austin.
Right.
You have to take out the fact that
no, you're arguing
animal,
against your
argument. You don't
argument.
have the chances that you would. That's why our intelligence comes into play so much.
The intelligence of our working together and the communication comes into play.
Yes, that's why the intelligence is important to take into account.
That's why I said... I don't understand why we're arguing.
So, if you take just one singular person's intelligence, you don't have other people. You don't have 50 other people to help you fight.
I could kill a lion, one-on-one.
Do you honestly think that?
If I had a spear, for sure.
Do you honestly think that?
I think if I had a spear, I could kill a lion. Yes. I think so. I think me versus a lion with a spear, Leonidas did it.
I disagree.
I don't.
I think that you would fight very valiantly.
I think I would fuck that dude up.
I think that I would
definitely getting a spear through the fucking heart.
What a valiant death.
Yeah, no, I'm backing myself into a corner where only my spear is between me and you, and there's no way to get around it. And you're gonna die.
You know?
You might kill me, but you're gonna die.
Do you... Okay, so a lion's food source is like a wildebeest, right? Right?
Right. I mean, that's...
Wildebeests have horns. A.K.A.
They don't use them well.
Did you know that a lion will taunt and fuck with a wildebeest until it is so physically exhausted that it can't even lift its head anymore?
It wouldn't be able to do that to us. We would just let the lion go the fuck away. I would sit in the back of a crevice where they couldn't get through without landing on my spear. Like, they're gonna die if they come in here. They might put some swipes on me, but they're gonna die. For sure. A wildebeest is gonna try and get the fuck away. Wildebeest and a human intelligence are 2 totally different things, and that's a terrible argument.
Okay. So I just Googled it.
Okay.
Just to be sure.
All right.
Human beings are considered apex predators.
We are. Yeah.
So while we are towards the top of our specific food chain.
In every place that we are, which is everywhere.
Were we taken and dropped into a different food chain, things would be different. We wouldn't necessarily not be the top.
We would fuck them up,
but things would take a different turn, and we wouldn't be guaranteed to be at the top like we are.
But we would guarantee change, you know that, brother.
We'd mix it up.
Oh, it wouldn't be the same.
We'd mix it up.
It wouldn't be the same after we left. You better believe that. Bruh. You ain't about to even think about things the same after we left.
We are apex predators, which I will give you that, because
we are fucking apex predators.
We eat everything and we are not eaten. But most things...
I'm sorry, what? Say it again.
We eat everything and we are not eaten.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Okay, I'll give you that. And I said that, and I was wrong about that. I was wrong. We are apex predators of our food chain.
I'm sorry, what? We're what?
But were we taken...
Bro, the swivel on this chair has fucked me up so many times.
Dropped in a different food chain.
I will fuck up that food chain, dude. No, unless it's like balls deep, like top of Canada. you're basically fucked because you're dealing with grizzlies and the cold.
Or the ocean. Can you imagine getting
the ocean? No. So the ocean and the warm is nice. The ocean and the cold sucks dick. That's why they do alone.
When we get dropped in the ocean, we are bottom of the food chain.
Oh, not bottom. No, I mean, you still have plankton and shit.
We're not close to the top, though, I bet.
No, we're over halfway up.
Everything eats you.
No, not plankton and fucking smaller fish. We're big.
I have to pee again. God damn it.
No, I'll go and I'll continue this. I'll talk shit in your absence.
Go ahead.
All right,
go ahead. I'm going to go pee.
So if we get dropped in the ocean, not only are we bigger than most fish, I mean, like, would you say 80% of fish? I'll say 80% of fish are not. I mean, I'm 185 pounds normally. I'm fucking working on it. I'm trying to get to like 190 or so. But 180-pound fish. How many are 180 pounds? Not a whole fucking lot, dude. Like, it's not 50%. It's definitely, I would say 20% of fish are our size. Maybe. So when we get dropped in the ocean, and not only that, but the ones that aren't as big as us, almost none of those are predators.
Yeah, but we can't, they can breathe underwater.
Right.
Most of them, did you say most of them are bigger than us?
No, I said almost none of them are bigger than us.
You know, there's like 120-pound sunfish.
Right, but there's 10 of them in the entire ocean, bro.
No, there's not. They travel in schools.
I'm joking. There's not 10, but there's 1,000. But there's 6 billion of us, baby. Buddy.
They work as teams.
But if 6 billion of us spilled out into the ocean, and there's only 1,000 of those,
evolutionarily evolved to live in the ocean.
But we can swim.
They are.
But we can swim. And we can build stuff on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even whales can hold their breath for hours on end, and they breathe air.
Yeah, and they're endangered.
Because of us.
Exactly.
And our boats. And our
You
guns,
think I'm going to go out and just live in the water? You think I'm not going to build a boat out of your carcasses?
That is true.
I will build a boat out of your bodies, motherfucker.
Fact.
I will kill you and then live on you, and then I will use the extras to
Do you know
hunt
that
you.
we would get absolutely destroyed by dolphins?
No.
We would get wrecked by dolphins.
No.
We'd either mate with dolphins or they'd kill us.
Let me look it up. Okay. How many Hey, Google. How many dolphins are there on planet Earth?
Think about how many people would die if you dropped us all in the ocean, though.
The global population is about 6 million.
6 million.
6 million. Do you know how many fucking people there are?
8.5 billion.
So if we spill out into the oceans and we build cities,
how many of us would die, though?
No. I mean, if half die, 6 million is less than 1%, Rachel.
Yeah, but numbers are not in our favor
less than 1%.
They have been evolving for thousands of years to thrive in that environment and have not.
We have.
They have communication.
No, we have.
They have.
Did you know that in Vietnam? Did you know that in Vietnam there are cities that live on the water that never see the land, except for trade?
Yes. I did know that.
Okay. So what is your argument now?
I personally don't believe that we would thrive in the water.
I think we would fuck them up, dude.
I think that it would take generations and generations.
Oh, yeah, but if you lose half of your population, you're still at 4 billion.
That's true.
Okay? If everybody you know dies, you're still at 1 billion, dude.
If Thanos came and
snapped half of them out, there's 4 billion people, dude.
You're right.
Yeah, dude, our numbers would overwhelm. You could kill almost all of us, and we would still fuck you up, dude.
But also, you have to think about, like, even people who didn't just die of natural causes, like people who died from shark attacks.
Think about, Rachel.
Getting eaten by fish and all of those things.
Rachel,
like, say that dropped us down. Okay.
You one-on-one with a dolphin.
We went from half our population just from the initial death. the initial dropping in the ocean, we lose half of our population.
We still have
4 billion, right?
We still have 95%.
And I'm not trying to prove any points. Right. I'm just trying to work this out in my head.
Okay, this is math. Let's go.
This is just math.
Okay.
So then another half of those.
Okay, we're still at 200 billion. 200 million versus 6 billion.
Okay, so
of people that can hold their breath for more than 30 seconds. Okay? Can we call it that? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Asthma and shit.
The rest of them died because they couldn't hold their breath for more than 30 seconds. And that makes sense.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
You're not going to survive in the ocean.
No, if you can go down and fight for 30 seconds and then come back up and replace yourself with 10 groups of you to fight one dolphin.
I wonder what kind of like civilization we would build. I wonder, would we go above or below the water?
Atlantis, bro. We would figure out how to.
We'd go below.
We would go below.
Like we'd find a way to go below.
We have, and we are under there.
Debatable.
There's more people under the water, in my opinion, than there are above.
Debatable, but okay. Let's say that there is.
Proven by any means.
Just for argument's sake.
Okay, there's at least as many humans under the water, in my opinion, than there are on top of the water.
Dude.
Because humans actually thrive in water.
Why the fuck aren't we going down there for a
Have you ever noticed that the hugest populations are around the water?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Why?
Well, that also makes sense because
it feeds you, it fucking
every survivalist knows that water equals civilization. Human beings are evolutionarily more inclined to build their civilizations around a body of water because we require water to survive.
Whether it's salt water or fresh water,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because of trade. Because
and also another thing that they noticed was a lot of like early civilizations built their civilizations by the water because other people, animals, and things, they can only come from one direction if this entire direction is water.
Yeah, and if you have the entire other direction blocked off, you're good, bro.
Exactly.
Patrol the other shoreline, you're good, dude.
Yeah, so
people
build around
take
water
over both, dude.
Regularly.
Become a fucking
But think about if
dude.
our ancestors came from the water.
They knew what the fuck was up, dude.
They knew what the fuck was up. And I personally do believe in Atlantis.
I really feel like you were aggressively playing devil's advocate, even though my dumbass was arguing a point that you wanted to be made.
Yeah.
I think you just wanted to see me drunkenly try to make that point.
Because I can't explain it as well as you can.
I hope I did you justice, because I was drunk
did,
when I did.
It's easy to pull it out of somebody who is more articulate.
Okay.
You're more articulate than I am.
I would like to think so.
I'm way more inclined whenever I try to explain things. Like, I don't know all the facts, so I'll say, let's say there's this much. You know what I mean?
No, so you have a very good way of, like, generalizing and creating the illusion of a situation.
Right.
Whereas, like, the articulation comes down to, like, the setting up of each individual piece, which sucks, man. That's what managers do, bro. I'm not doing that shit, man. No, we're living life, dude. I wouldn't want to, and I don't want to.
I would not to. Couldn't make me. Actually, you couldn't make me. I'll never do that again.
I won't ever do it again either.
Because no matter what happens, you're the asshole.
And you only deal with the worst parts of people, man.
Uh-huh.
Sucks, dude.
So, one thing that being a manager for a year really brought to my attention is that, and I don't mean this in a slight in any way.
People suck?
But
is that what you're going to say?
Common sense doesn't exist.
No, there is no common sense.
Because if you actually think about it, what's common knowledge to me?
Let me pull up a
depends on how I was raised, where I come from. People are different.
No, let
what's
me pull
common
up a
knowledge
stat
to me
for you
is not common knowledge to the next guy.
Let me pull this up for you real quick. How many people are under an 85 IQ?
That's a good question.
What is your answer?
You're dumb, dude. I would say at least like 40% of people. People are stupid as fuck.
Are under an
And the majority, I think, of people
IQ.
are stupid as fuck.
32%.
I was really
almost
close.
Almost a third of people.
I said 40. I was really close.
Yeah, you gave them a little bit, honestly. But 32% of people are the dumbest motherfucker you've ever met in your life.
In your life.
Like, they are dumb. Like, legitimately. And 85 is a dumb person.
Also, when you work in... Dude, whenever you work with people who work with people. I think that's whenever you see it more. Because, like, when I worked as a man... Like, whenever I managed the bar... I had to actively teach people the importance of washing silverware.
What?
At a restaurant.
Like, more than one person.
I had to tell them. And I was like, this has got to be a fluke. The first, like, 2 or 3 times I had to tell them, like, you have to wash the silverware because people eat off it.
It goes
when
in
I
their
go
mouth.
to a restaurant and I look at the silverware and the silverware is dirty, I send it back.
Yeah.
That is the only... They can put their dick in my food and I'm not going to send it back. But dirty silverware is where I draw the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We've been having a problem at Boomer Jacks with that shit, dude.
And whenever I worked in the hair industry, people with people...
Don't sanitize their equipment.
A motherfucker explain what 0 degrees meant. Because a 0 degree haircut is 0 degrees to the ground, which is 0, straight across. 180 or 0.
Okay,
but because you're using one arm, and you're not using 2 arms, it's considered a 0 degree. Because here it is, there's the degree, it's a 0. Right? 0 degree
is a bowl cut.
Is this. No, it's just a straight across haircut.
Okay.
Not necessarily. It is a bowl cut. If it's short.
Right, okay.
But if it's long, it's just everything to the same length at 0. Dude. Like, I've had to teach people some of the dumbest things
I have ever had to teach
for
people that don't understand
in my life. I had to teach a motherfucker, dude. And I actually will say I saw it more in the food industry because people are fucking stupid.
People are dumb in the food industry.
I had to teach them that when they cooked things would splatter on the wall, right? They'd clean the wall.
Uh-huh.
But there's drips.
But then they keep cooking.
Then keep cooking. And there's drips. And then you're like,
yeah, you cleaned it an hour ago, but you fucking cooked 5 fish in that time.
You can't just clean it once a day.
No, you have to clean it at the end of the night and have it done.
You have to continue to wipe it down if you don't want to have a big mess. Like if you're down to sit there and clean up 150 drips at the end of the night because you cleaned it at the end of the night. They cleaned it at lunch. They cleaned it at the end of their shift. You clean it at the end of the night. All right, I guess, but you have to clean it at the end of the night. Yeah. If you will just wipe it off before it drips down behind the counter.
You're acting a fucking fool, dude. All right.
That shit makes me mad as fuck.
So you know what I need? I need more ice for my drink. It's right there. I'll be right back. But I will say we're like 2.5 hours into this episode. We could call it.
We could call it. And then do you want to like talk for a bit?
You want to talk for a bit and like listen to some music and shit?
Fuck yeah, dude.
We should have like a Patreon after where we let people like listen to music they listen to and fuck around. We'll get to that eventually, but for right now, do you want to call it or do you want to fucking keep going, dude?
We could call it.
Let's call it. All right, well, we love you guys. We're going to hop off
This was a weird
here.
episode.
It was an aggressive episode that I love, dude. We needed this. This is what episode 40 should have been, dude.
Honestly.
Mm-hmm. Do you want some Granny's
but
Gayrage
41
music?
is over the hill. We've learned a lot.
Yeah. Granny's Gayrage 40 is dead, and we are celebrating the death of Granny's Gayrage 40 with...
Welcome to the funeral, bitch.
I'm gonna be real, I'm fucking drunk, buddy.
I'm a little drunk, dude. I've had 5 of these.
We're talking about dolphins.
We're talking about dolphins.
Dolphins fighting humans. And fucking around, dude. We got a little crazy there for a minute.
We did.
We talked about...
I really didn't believe that humans were top of the food chain. I do not necessarily agree at our most primal.
No. Humans at our most primal are the most vicious animals. We did dominate.
We did continue to thrive. And like when you think of it,
there's a reason why.
Once we've had time to adapt to a new food chain, we climb to the top quickly.
Every single time.
We might, like, if you pluck us up and you drop us in another food chain, we're not going to
discount yourself as a human. Like, dude, don't ever discount yourself as a human. It's like we are the baddest of the bad.
We kind of are, and it's not good.
Dude, no, it is good.
It's not good.
No, because it is good, but the bad outweighs. Like the bad is,
dude. Yeah, okay. You're right.
10% of the worst is worse than anything ever.
But the best thing
things about humanity
can do doesn't even compare to the worst thing that one human can do.
So the best thing you can do would outweigh the worst thing you could do by 1,000,000 times, dude. This is Granny's Gayrage, dude. This is
Granny's Gayrage.
This is amazing.
Dude. I love
Humans are fucking awesome.
Kinda.
Dude, humans are fucking awesome, and they do shit.
We're weird. We're definitely
fucking weird,
trip.
buddy. I mean, fuck! You know? I love it. Alright, good night, guys. We're doing Granny's Gayrage music again, because humans are fucking great. I'm not kidding. Like, humans could topple any fucking Reich or any fucking anything, bro.
Actually,
we stopped World War II. We stopped fucking Constantine. We stopped fucking Alexander the Great.
And we're about to start World War III, but let's not start that discussion.
But we will fuck them up if they try it, bro.